What's up, everybody? If you don't know who I am, this is Jay Watts with Mic Drop. Let me know if the sound is coming in clear before we get started. I'm on Facebook right now. Let me try something real quick. I'm trying to this Facebook. Hold up for a second. Public, save. We're in. Bam. All right. Yeah, I just had to unlock the Facebook now. So let me know if I'm coming in clear. If I'm not coming in clear, let me know. I always got to shut down Edge. I hate running Edge at the same time. But in 2025, I'm getting a laptop strictly dedicated for live streams because I'm not doing this whole, using my work laptop for live streams and all that. Man, what up, Belliano? My man Eric, what's good? Michael Handy, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know we coming in clear. Yeah. So, hey, and I had to wear my gear tonight. What does it say? It said, excuses. What is that? Excuses lead to poverty. Solutions lead to wealth. That's how we got to do it, Ray. We got to do it. You hear a lot of people out there making excuses right now. The more excuses you come up with, the broker you going to be. Yeah, he said, get a Mac. I don't know, man. I like my Windows stuff. I might get a Mac. I don't know because I can use a Mac just for that. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it, brother. What's good, Ben, at breakfast? Yeah, so I gotta wear my gear tonight, man. This is gonna be our 2025 motto. Excuses lead to poverty, solutions lead to wealth. 2025. This is how we coming. A lot of drivers out there, they gonna every time you give them a solution, they come up with a new problem. Oh man, I'm like, you should do this and this way. Oh, I can't do that in my region. It don't work in my region. I don't this and that in my region. You know what? You probably shouldn't drive. If you keep coming up with excuses over and over again, I know where you're going to end up. Trust me, I know exactly where you're going to end up if you keep making up excuses. The day you come up with a solution, the day you come up with a way to make more money and to get around that obstacle, that's how you start coming up with the solutions to the problems. But people with excuses, the problem always sits on the table because they haven't figured out how to fix it yet. And I told you, I can figure out the issue of Uber and Lyft paying me. I know how to figure out that. What I do, I don't rely on them for payment because they're relying on the rider. How about I just rely on the rider? How about we go straight to the rider? How about that? Oh, thank you, my man Thomas. Appreciate you, brother. I owe you a shirt anyways. I just made this one today, so I might send you this one too, man. Excuses lead to poverty, solutions lead to wealth. And on the back of it, let me show you what the back look like. Hold up. It's got that. Is that right there? Looks just like my coffee mug, pretty much. So what I did is I took the coffee mug design and I put it on back. I took my coffee mug design and put it on the back of a shirt. So it's like, hey man, you can drink your coffee, you can have your shirt. Look at that. You can be like, there you go, right there. It's almost identical, pretty close, almost identical. But I couldn't quite do it identical because I didn't spread it out too much. What's up, Miss Abby? Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Michael, man. I'm going to do it. Oh, thank you, Thomas, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Gig Work, for becoming a new member. Thomas, I got you, brother. I already got your address. So let me get some gear together for you, man. I got some stuff coming for you for the New Year's, man. You're going to have to represent the 300 in San Diego, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so much. Because I do a lot, man. I do a lot of shipping. I do a lot of, gifting people stuff. I do a lot with not driving, sitting on live streams, creating videos and doing edits. So you guys are really helping to support exactly what I do with the energy on this channel. So, I know you guys are out there doing well because we're not the type of channel that's going to sit around and make up excuses all day. We don't do that. We see a lot of channels make it. If I'm having a bad day on the apps and the apps aren't paying, I got them running and I start texting people. Hey, man, I'm in the area. I'm in a region. I'm working today. So if my clients are, oh, hey, man, actually, I got somebody who needs you, brother. One of my clients needs you, man. Actually, we were looking for you the other day. Today, I'm out front. I'm working on a white Beamer today. Thank you, Jamil, my brother. Appreciate the super chat. That's my teammate right there. What's good, my brother? What's good? Hope you out there doing it today, man. And I know Jamil, he's like me right now. We're almost 100% private clients right now. Almost 100% private clients. And it's like, we can't rely on the apps. We can't rely on it. But I appreciate that, my man Jamil. I got you, brother. And you know, Jamil, man, this year coming up year in 2025, I want to make sure when clients see us walking around, whether we in grocery stores, shopping, no matter what, everybody's going to know we're drivers and that we're here for the community. I want everybody to know that. I want to put out the mentality that we're here not only to drive people around, but to inspire people, even people with W-2s, inspire them to outthink the system right now. Because right now we already see how all the drivers up in New York are. They're upset right now. Oh, thank you, Billy. Those drivers up in New York are upset. I mean, they going 10 blocks, getting charged $80 for 10 blocks. They're upset right now. So we have to be drivers we just don't drive people around. We don't just drive. We have to be a part of that community, be a part of the community that we're in, to encourage people to think, encourage them to say, hey, listen, right now, corporate America, governments, they're trying to pigeonhole us right now. We can outthink this. We see a lot of the buzzards on the channel. And what do the buzzards do? They come up with excuses. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do that. Y'all need to do that. But they don't have any solutions, no solutions whatsoever. They got all these excuses for why we shouldn't be a driver, why we shouldn't. We do pretty well. There's no W-2 I'm going to walk to right now that's going to pay me $100 an hour. There's no W-2 doing that. So why would I get up $100 an hour private business that I do? Private business, give that up just so I can go sit at a desk with somebody and get laughed at for missing bills because I'm only getting paid, $16 an hour, $19 an hour delivering, auto parts or something like that. I'm not trying to do that. Come up with a solution. Come up with a solution. And there's not enough of us out there who are willing to come up. Like I said, the 300 is not a lot of us, man. Think of all the drivers in this nation and think of the 300. How many of us? We're a small percentage of the drivers out there, a very small percentage. But we stay on this channel. We fight. We go get private clients. We wake them up in the brain. This is what we do. The 300 Brotherhood is very strong out there. And that's how we have teams to build and outthink Uber and Lyft and any other app out there that doesn't benefit the drivers. That's what I'm saying. We are the industry. If you got car keys, you got the wheel, you doing the customer service, you're greeting the customer, you're carrying the luggage, you pulling up to the house, picking up the luggage off of the patio, you're getting the luggage off of their patio, putting it. None of these apps are doing that. The apps are connecting us to work. That's it. Who's doing all the work? We are. So how do we get the least amount of the pay, but we're doing all the work? They're just connecting us with a job. You don't connect me with a job, but you get paid more for doing nothing than I get paid doing the actual job. It don't work like that. So what do? We get smart. We cut out the middleman. We say we done. What up, young boy? See, Jay said, hey, I did the same thing in trucking. Got rid of brokers and got straight customers. That's what you got to do, Jay. 1, 2, 3, Jay. Hey, he's in trucking. He sees it, man. Because when these people get greedy, the thing is, they want slaves. They want people who don't think and analyze transactions. They just want somebody who wants to work, wants to be busy, don't really think about it. But when you start analyzing and breaking it down, you're seeing everybody who's at the top getting all the money. All the people doing the work, we're the business owners. We're the ones out there doing the work, and we ain't getting all the money. It's like, wait a minute, something don't add up right now. Something don't add up. Because we can cut them out, and we still get paid. They try to cut us out. They don't get paid. How can they cut drivers out of the equation? They can't. We have the power. We have the power. When drivers start realizing we have the power, when I leave this house in my truck, I have the power. I don't have to turn on Uber and Lyft. I have the power. If they want me to work for them, then they got to do it my way. My way is fair pay. If you ain't willing to pay me fair pay, we're going to do it a different way. I'm going to have to just turn the apps off. I'm going to have to do it my way now. Oh, Merry Christmas, brother. Let's hope that 2025 is going to be a fantastic year for all of us. Oh, yeah, brother, it is. It is. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody who has private clients, everybody, spend the day, if not tonight, tomorrow, even while you're on this live stream. If you ain't doing nothing but scouting rides, start texting clients, Merry Christmas. Put a Santa Claus on it. I did that. Check this out. I text a client Merry Christmas this morning. Where are we at? Here we are. I text her Merry Christmas this morning, everything. I said, Merry Christmas. And I put like a little Santa hat and all of that. Happy holidays, Jeff. This is what she said. Happy holidays, Jeff. It's going to be a busy 2025. Are you available for pickup at my house January the 8th at 10:30 a.m., pickup from the airport January the 10th at 3 p.m.? And I put, yes, ma'am. I'm log you in right now. Hope you're having a relaxing time right now. That's what happens when you message your clients. And then, of course, I had to send her pictures of the dogs and everything. So I sent her pictures of my dogs and all of that. But if you're not messaging and all I'm doing is messaging people, you message your people, Merry Christmas, Santa Claus face. That's it. You can see it right there. Man, my phone is too bright again. I hate that. But that's what I do. Merry Christmas. Damn it. Fuck it. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. This phone is all fucked up today. But that's what you have to do. If you're not messaging your clients, you're not sending them a, hey, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a great New Year. Don't forget about me. If you need a ride, you guys are doing, Christmas parties and stuff like that. Know that I'm not drinking this year. I'm not partying this year. I'm going to take some time away from the family to make sure you guys still get around safely. Even though I will spend some time with my family, I'm going to take some time out. So if you need me, feel free to book with me. Reach out to people, because that's what Uber and Lyft is doing right now. They're sending emails to everybody right now. Hey, get 25% off rides this holiday season, 50% off rides this holiday season. Get Uber Eats for cheap this holiday season. They doing it. You need to do it. Don't wait. Don't wait. Look at that. I sent out Christmas cards to mine with a business card inside the car. There you go, Mike. There you go. And you let them know, hey, if you already got my business card, snap a picture of it. Text it to about 3 or 4 people. Just text it to 3 or 4 people. That's it. And if people sit up there and go, oh, man, you know what? Such and such just hit me up and said you're his driver. Make sure you say, hey, thank you. Daniel just hit me up and said that I'm going to do a ride with them and everything. I appreciate you sending me out. Oh, no problem. And you don't even have to tell them that you're going to do something nice for them. Just do something nice for them. Next time they show up, give them a little $10, $15 Walmart gift card. Hey, man, here's $15 Walmart gift card. That's it. That helps generate rapport when you're doing private business. We're not employees. Too many drivers out there are used to the ping system. Opening up their app, getting pings, not giving a shit about all they're there is for the $3 rides, the $4 rides, the $11 rides, 50 cents a mile, 76 cents a mile, $1.19 a mile. That's all they give a shit about. We're doing rides that are paying us $8, $9, $10, $20 a mile. When you're getting paid that much a mile, you need to put some effort into it. You need to put some customer service on that. Don't sit there and think you deserve $20 a mile just because you're an available car. They'll find a driver like me one day who really pays attention to them, who sends them a text, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are doing well. Tell Justin I said, hey, man. Oh, hey, Justin. Hey, the driver says, hey. Oh, he said, yeah, he said Merry Christmas. Hey, make sure you reach out. Even if you're on this live stream right now, make sure you reach out to 3 or 4 people who you've drove in the past week. Just make sure you reach out. Do that for me, because I want them to say, hey, actually, we got a holiday party coming up right after the holidays. Are you free? Can you pick us up on the 28th? Are you doing anything for New Year's? Like I said, I text my client Merry Christmas this morning, send a picture of the dogs and everything. Jeff, can you pick me up on the 8th and the 10th? Take me to the airport on the 8th, pick me up on the 10th. That text message today just made me $120. One text message just made me $120. That's what we got to do. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. Like I said, I got some fun stuff I'm gonna do with this channel. But right now, like I said, I'm trying to get another laptop. So I'm looking at laptops. Laptops are like $1,100, $1,200, but I see a really good one for like $300. And it's like, all I'm going to use it for is for live streaming, so it can keep up with the live stream and not lag, and I can have other people chime in. So you guys are really helping me get rid of this, because I bought this laptop that's in front of me in 2019. It's I think 117 gigabyte hard drive, and it's almost full. It's like at about 67 gigs. So I got less space to use. So yeah, I know I should get a PC. My son's got a gaming PC, man. I should get a gaming PC, but those things are expensive. I think if I get a dedicated laptop dedicated just for YouTube and live streams, and I don't fill it with no pictures, no videos, not a lot of software, I think I'm gonna be able to rock with you guys. and I'm gonna be able to chime people in. So thank you, Justin, man. You're helping me get there, brother. You're helping me get there. Because a lot of people know right now I'm not driving on the apps. So I'm not doing, $1,500 a weekend on the apps. I'm making $0 on the apps. All my stuff is private. And I'm reaching out. Trying to let people know, hey, I'm still here. I'm thinking about you. So even when you guys are on this live stream, reach out to your people, man. Reach out to your people. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool, brother. I'm glad you did, Heat Dog. Got it, man. So, yeah, I don't need a gaming PC because my son's gaming PC, we had that thing built. That thing it's got a liquid cooled intercooler system and all that. I mean, it's like actual antifreeze inside the thing, like liquid fans and all that. I'm like, I just need a laptop that I want to use. That's got at least 16 to 20 gigabytes of RAM. It don't need a super big hard drive. Maybe about, 256 gigs, 500 gigs. I don't need a terabyte, like $300. I'm like, I could do that for $300. And, it's not going to be loaded with a lot of shit. So it should operate pretty fast. This one right now, like my window right now is running at 621 megabytes, which is not bad. Sometimes it jumps up to when it gets up to 900, it starts screwing up. So that lets me know there's something on this PC that's slowing everything down. I don't know what it is. So it's like, man, you're just a dedicated PC and a laptop. Yeah. But see, the thing is, Michael, I go out to the swimming pool and I do live streams for the swimming pool. If you never seen me do live streams, my laptop has to go wherever I go. I can't take this piece, a whole PC everywhere I go. I do live streams outside. I do live streams in the garage. This laptop allows me to do that. Once I get a PC, I'll be carrying heavy ass cases of shit around, whole goddamn, PC units and monitors and all this shit everywhere I go. I don't want to do that. I want to be mobile to be able to have my setup wherever I go to do live streams. That's why I want to do a dedicated laptop. A lot of people, they only want to have a studio. I want to be in the studio, out the studio, everywhere. I want to do live streams wherever I want to do them. A hotel room if I have to. I don't want to keep taking a whole PC on an airplane with me to wherever I got to go. I got to load up a PC and I can't do that. Oh, yeah, I got like 3 phones in here, man. But the thing about phones is when I'm on the phone, I can't do this. I can't click your name like that. On a phone, I can't read it because this is big. On my PC, it's big. A phone is little. This is a phone. I'm not going to sit and read comments on a little ass phone, have my eyes turning red and crying and shit because I can't see the letters. I don't do it on phones. I'm not a phone dude. I'm a PC laptop dude. I need a big monitor. So when I get that big monitor, I can read what you guys are saying and I can keep up with y'all. On the phone, you can ask anybody. When I do it on my phone, I've done live streams on my phone. I don't read that shit. It's like, y'all ain't finna fucking kill me. I'm not gonna sit and read that shit. If I do it from my phone, I ain't read no comments. Hell no. Because you can only see this many at a time because it's at the bottom. And then it scrolls real fast and you got to keep going down. And then you got to look. Nah, not for me. Not for me. Skip that shit. Anytime I do a live stream from my phone, do not think I'm interacting with you. Hell no. Because I can go through here. I can click names. I can click stuff. I can move things around. I can pull up other screens to share screens. All this from StreamYard. From a phone, I can only do it from YouTube, and I can't do none of that. I was like, nah, man. Appreciate you, Justin. Appreciate you, brother. But, man, I'm glad you guys, are out here driving, trying to get this money, trying to get these private clients at year end. This is what we need to be doing, man. This is what we need to be doing. Hold up for a second. I think I can do something in here. Hold up for a second. There was something that I saw last time. Ooh, yeah. Hold up for a second. I remember this. Let's see something. I think it was this. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear that background music? I like this little background music. It's pretty cool. I like it. I totally forgot I can do that with StreamYard. Now they updated some stuff. I'm like, dude, I could do that. I said, where can I get that shirt you wearing? Man, I just made this tonight. Let me come up with some ideas, man. Because what I want to do is I actually want to have this probably on the website. But I just made it tonight. So let me come up with some stuff. Because like I said, the back of it is crazy. It's got a lot of shit on the back. Like all this stuff. That takes a while to place it, get it all organized, and you got to do it in layers. You got to get it all in layers. So it's like, yeah, I'll definitely, man. Yeah. And this is what we gonna be 2025. This is what we wearing, man. This is AJ, bruh. You the same. You just like me. Say, I don't understand why you got haters. Your message is positive and pushing the people to be owners of their own freedom. Half these people out there that's hating on me, brother, half of them, they're employees of these apps, and they know we coming for our money. That's what I think. A lot of them, one of them actually had their account made this month, and they was trying to talk shit to me and everything else. I went and I looked at the account. The account was made about 3 days before they started talking shit to me. So I was like, wait a minute, how you claim to watch my videos or know who I am and know all of this shit, but your account was made 3 days before today, and you're talking shit to me today? I knew at that point it's either an app employee or somebody trying to hide. So I just blocked them from the channel. I don't play that shit. Come at me for real. I want to know your shit's been made since 2017. I want to know your shit's been since 2020. Don't come at me with some account that's been made 3 days ago, because I'm going to block you at that point because you fucking with me now. I'll block you. And I do go look at these haters. I check that. Some of them got 1 or 2 videos, no subs, 10 subs. I don't give a shit. I don't block them. I ain't got time for that. But somebody making an account 3 days ago, they did that shit for a purpose. And I ain't the one. I already know game. I know game already. Yeah. Says, man, you couldn't do the music and stuff like you do on the phone. Yeah. The PC, you can move stuff around, man. I love it, man. So like I can go into media assets. I like this music, man. It's pretty cool. And they give you all different types of music you can do. But I like easy stuff like this. I like easy stuff. See, anybody feeling the all-out corporate holiday plundering? That's exactly what's going on. The all-out corporate plundering. Man, they're killing us this year. Let me turn this music down some. Yeah, that's probably good right there. Yeah. Looking forward to Lyft's annual year-end glitch. Oh, yeah. And you know it's coming. You know something's going to happen. Oh, the server got overloaded with everybody trying to drive for holiday pay. Bullshit. It's going to be more private drivers this year-end than ever before. I guarantee that. So riders, if you're listening, all you riders out there, if you listening, make sure you grab you a private driver. The next Uber you get into, say, do you have a business card? That's all you got to do. You have a business card? Is there a way I can contact you for a ride once the prices go through the roof? That's all you got to do. What up, Merle? Man. Yeah, man. It's like I said, you're very smart. You can identify a hater quick, man. And some of these haters, you know what? It's cool because they help out the algorithm. Because what YouTube does is it sends my channel to people who normally don't come to my channel. And a lot of my haters, because a lot of people really think drivers are broke. What they don't realize is that a lot of us are prior business owners. A lot of us have prior jobs. We've worked in corporate, in management, as supervisors. We do this because this gives us the freedom and the leverage to negotiate and do our own thing to make how much we want to make an hour. I don't want to sit around all day begging somebody for a 90-day review, begging somebody for an extra $1 a year raise. $1 a year? I mean, $1 an hour? $1 an hour is $40 a week if you work in a 40-hour week. So you telling me I got to work here and I'm more valuable to you. You give me a $1 an hour raise. You give me an extra $40 an hour, $40 a week raise, $40 a week. I can make an extra 40 as an independent contractor, just going out saying, hey man, instead of me getting 30 for this ride, just pay me 50. Do that twice. You got your $40. You don't have to work 40 hours to make $40. Do that twice, you got your $40. And that's why we do it how we do it. So you know you have haters out there, Jeff? You have haters out there because they're jealous because you're ahead of the ball game and they don't use common sense and want to take credit for it. Yes. Oh, yeah, brother. I know it. And that's the thing, Jamil, like I told you, man, there's so many of these people out there, they're inadequate. And when I say they're inadequate, they know exactly what I mean. Somebody told them when they were young, they weren't worth nothing. So now they're out to prove that they're worth something by stepping on other people. I don't step on nobody. I don't have to step on nobody. We raise each other up. We go out there and tell each other the moves that we got to make in order to make money. That's how we become valuable to the people around us. We don't become valuable by putting other people down and stepping on people. All these buzzards and all these haters, they really think they have value. I let them around now. I used to not want them around. I let them around now so people can see the caliber of person out there, the caliber of driver, the caliber of rider. When you let haters around, now you can see how great we really are over here. Because these raggedy motherfuckers have nothing to say. They have nothing to say except hate shit. Oh, you ain't know about a limo driver. You went from being an accountant to a limo driver. You're stupid. You don't know what kind of accountant I was. Who the fuck told you an accountant was a glamorous position? Who told you that? If you research, the number one job for suicide is an accountant in Seattle. That's the number one job for suicide. But you acting like it's like, oh man, an accountant is an amazing, great job. Bruh, look up the statistics. An accountant in Seattle is more likely to take his own life than any other career field. So what the fuck are you talking about? Research. You don't know accounting like we know accounting because that's what we do. You don't do it. You just see the word. You see that it's above your pay grade. So you hire an accountant. You hire people like me because you can understand what we understand. But understand, our brains are so complex. Sometimes we spin ourselves into a whirlwind. Seattle accountants, number one position. Number one position. And that's why I tell folks, I'm like, I don't want to do accounting. I'm cool. I'm cool to do accounting, but I don't want to. And luckily for me is that I have enough life skills. I have enough life skills to not have to do something that somebody tells me what to do or expects me what to do. I have enough life skills to say, I don't want to do this. I just want to go buy a ton of tools and equipment and rebuild transmissions. Who can just walk away from an accounting career and just start pulling engines out of cars, start building catalytic converters, building Jeeps, welding, rebuilding transmissions, doing suspension set? Who can just walk away from their office job and just start doing that the next day? I can, because I was buying tools the whole time. I was setting myself up for a plan B the whole time I was being an accountant. You think I just quit one day and had a garage full of tools? No, I was doing garage work on weekends. I was doing garage work after when I got off work. I was always working on something, always in my garages. So when you set yourself up for success, can't nobody pigeonhole you. What up, Kevin, my brother? What's good? Oh yeah, oh yeah. For those of us who came from the taxi industry, we all know private rides is where the money's at. Oh yeah. All right, Abby, we'll see you. Yeah, because once you know how to do customer service and how to choose your clients, where to choose your clients, nobody can tell you nothing at that point. Billy already knows it. Nobody can tell you nothing at that point. You know where you want to pick clients from. When you want to go to the exquisite neighborhoods, what do? You go to Circle K near a really nice neighborhood. You go to Quick Trip near a really nice neighborhood. Amoco, wherever, Mobile. And you sit there and you wipe your truck down. You clean your car down. You vacuum your car out at the free vacuum places. You spray your wheels real nice and clean. You wipe the chrome down. You wipe the black down. You clean the insides. And the whole time you have your driver hat on. You have your driver gear on, letting people know you're a driver. When they see that, and these people in these nice neighborhoods, like, I'm just going to run down the street real quick, and they see you. Hey, man, you got a card? You're a driver? People take a picture of you. If your number's on the truck, what do? They take a picture of your truck. And that's what it is. That's what it is. So, Jeff, you got me changing the oils and fluids in my cars now, saving me a load. I'm telling you, brother, it's not hard to do. It's just draining and refilling. And all that gunk comes out and you say, I'm starting fresh. I'm starting fresh. Oh, Kevin. Oh, yes. I thought about catering. I think catering is where the invoices are. Catering is big money. And I got a truck big enough to do catering. I could take a nice spread. I could do catering. That's good money. I mean, you talking about, $700-800 invoices after you finish the job, $700-800 in one shot. You can make a lot of money in catering, But oh yeah, like I said, man, you go to those nicer neighborhoods, you go to those nice and wipe your car down and cruise sometimes. Sit at the nice restaurants, just park there, get out the car. Whenever people see me, where am I? I'm outside of my car. People see me wiping my car down. Hey, Mike Drop, what's good? Jeff, what's up, man? Jeff, what's up? And they see me. I'm out wiping my car. Why? Because I know people are driving. And when people see me out doing something, they see me busy, they see me working. I was at the gas station last night. The night that I met Eric out. And I wiped my truck down right where we were sitting. Eric, he was like, man, I'm not too far from you. I'll be over there in a minute. I had already finished wiping my truck down, everything. Had it all nice and clean and shiny. What's up, Lisa? And I tell folks, once people see you working as a driver, they know you ain't Uber. They know you ain't Lyft, because Uber and Lyft drivers don't take care of their cars like that. They don't have time to. How can you catch all of these pings and all these $3, $4, $6, $7 fares all day and still have your car clean like that? No. So what do? You get one ride, $50. You went like 15 miles, get you $50. Go park somewhere, wipe your car down, clean your car. Next ride, $80, wipe your car down. Next ride, $120. You already had $250 in 3 rides, and all you did was wipe your car down all day. 3 rides, $250. And these people say, oh, I got to work, 10, 12 hours to make that. You've worked maybe 3-4 hours total, like as far as being outside. But in time driven, you maybe worked about 2 hours. You've been outside for 3.5, you maybe worked about 2, and you already had $250. Uber and Lyft don't even give you time to take a piss. They don't. You got pings coming, pings popping, this ping. You got to turn your phone off. Otherwise, trash keeps coming down the pipe. And you got people at the airport telling you, oh, yeah, you got to have your app turned on if you're at the airport. You can't turn your app off. Shit. Doubt it. Oh, yeah, exactly, Kevin. You advertising your service, not just in the vehicle. You got to get out the car. You got to get out. And like I showed a video one night, I recorded the video on my channel where I was sitting at Jack in the Box over on Mill. And I saw this group, these people pulled up, and they were it was too many of them. I recorded everything. I recorded everything. It was too many people. They couldn't get in the car. So 2 dudes went and sat on the curb. So I recorded the 2 dudes sitting on the curb. I recorded myself getting out of the car, walking up. Hey, what's up, man? My name is Jeff. I'm actually a driver. Here's my card. I saw that you couldn't fit. That's my black truck over there. The dude, they were on Uber and Lyft trying to find a ride. I walked up to him on the curb. I had it all recorded on the video. Showed him sitting on the curb. Showed me giving him the card. $30 ride. $30. Only had to go like maybe 2 miles. We were going down Mill and cutting down on them little side streets. They $30. Cash app. Here you go, man. Here, thank you. Uber Lyft would have probably, with the surge, would have probably gave me like $9, $10 for that. $9, $10. Because it was only, like I said, 2 miles. They would have gave me like $4 a mile, maybe. But yet, I talked to the people. I showed myself on that video, walking up, talking to the people sitting on the curb, giving them my card. We all walked back. And we were laughing and joking and chatting on the way back. I was still recording. We got in the car and everything, and I got them all situated. Cash at me real quick. We took off. And that's how we do it. I had to get out the car to make that, man. I had to get out the car to make that. What up, Steve? Ride service is the key. And if you're not willing to get out of your car, all I had to do, I could have sat there and just, high beaming them and flashing. They would have known what I was flashing them for. I saw a situation and I had to capitalize on it. I knew they're on their phones. Their friends just left. So we were pulling up the same time their friends was pulling up. And they was like, now their friends had a little bitty sedan. Everybody couldn't fit. Little big baby sedan. And they come pulling up in this big black SUV. It was like, wait a minute. How the hell y'all get a black SUV ride? I know they was thinking that. It's like, cuz dude was sitting right there in the parking lot. He saw that we couldn't get in. So we just took an SUV ride over here. Man. Exactly. Claims adjusters in the building. Say you take lowball orders, you're working all day to make the money. Exactly, Kev, exactly. And if you out there taking lowball orders, and exactly what Kevin said, if you're wasting your time taking lowball orders, the opportunity of you finding that banger ain't gonna be there. The opportunity of seeing 2 people sitting on the ground needing a ride for 2 miles and you get $30, that opportunity is not gonna be there. I'm gonna capitalize on an opportunity because you're so busy getting $3, $7, $4, $11. I go get $30 real quick because I ain't going nowhere. I don't wipe my car down. I'm kicking back. Just like when we saw Jamil downtown, we pulled around the corner. Jamil was there. Me and David got out the truck. The night the police was like, you got to move your truck. I'm going to impound your truck. We sitting there just chatting and talking. My truck is already wiped down and already clean. People walked up, started talking to Jamil. Jamil was like, Jeff, you got a ride lined up right now? Because I got a private ride. I'm waiting on my private ride to come out the building. You got a ride? I said, I ain't got no ride. I'm just hanging out with Dave right now. He said, well, these people need a ride. I said, 85. I said, where you got to go? This is North Scottsdale. I said, $85. He was like, let's go. 85 is cool. You use Square? I said, I use Square. It happens that quick. You got to get out of the car. If you don't get out of the car, you're not going to get the money. So I sat there, made that $85. Do you know how many drivers that night was driving like bats out of hell, doing $8 rides, $7 rides, $6 rides, $13 rides? I did one ride for $85 and that was it. $85. Then I ended up getting a black SUV from somewhere in that area over to Scottsdale, and I was done for the night. I think I made probably about $160 that night, and that was it on two rides. Because you got to sit, you got to chill, you got to relax, you got to know the money's going to be there. And if they don't see the money, what up, Marvin? If you don't see the money, go make the money, go create it, go out there and start talking to people. I'm cool with, I've seen Jamil when we were over at Arizona Grand, we standing out front, me and Jamil standing out front. It ain't nothing going on. We had just finished wiping our trucks down. Over in the shade, and we pulled around. And the guy was like, he says, hey man, can you guys do us a favor? Can you guys park this right here? He says, still stay in the area, but I need you to park right here because we got a lot of people coming through. Just sit right here. And Jamil's like, hey Jeff, do you got a ride right now? I said, I ain't got nothing right. He says, well, this lady has to go to Walmart. And I said, I don't know. Walmart was like down around the corner. I said, I don't know, $20. It was like 3-4 miles away. I said, $20. She was like, okay. I ended up getting $60 on that ride because I didn't know. She's only got to get like one or two things. So if you just wait for me, I was like, cool, I could wait for you. One or two things. End up being a $60 ride. And me and Jamil was just sitting there. We were out of our cars though. You cannot sit in your car and make money. That's why Uber and Lyft drivers don't make what we make. We outside. We get out the car. We make sure ain't no fingerprints on this. All cool. Then we walk around and we start chatting and talking to people. Jamil walked up, talked to some people. They was like, oh yeah. And they was like, well, Uber is offering us a ride. I think it was to the airport. He said something like $25. And he was like, I could do it for 25. That's fine. I could do it for 25. He ended up getting like $50 for that ride just because he agreed with him. He said, I could do it for 25. If Uber's charging you 25, I could do it for 25. End up getting $50 because we was outside of our cars talking to people. We weren't in the car. And this is why, excuses lead to poverty. Solutions lead to wealth. That's why this right here, excuses lead to poverty, solutions lead to wealth. If you see yourself not making money on the apps, don't hang it up sometimes. Go to where you know people are. Get out the car. Have business cards. Have your sales pitch already in order. Have your sales pitch already ready to rock. Because when you see somebody, you need to walk up and start chatting with them. Because that's your money. Your money's not coming through the app. You're turning the apps off. The app's not paying you. The apps are giving you $6, $13, $11 to go way up to $51. The apps are not paying you. You need to talk to that person and let them know they're going to charge you about $60, $70 for this ride. And they're going to try to give me $13 out of that 60 to go way up there. So I'll tell you what, I'll do it for 45, but I won't do it for 60. So I'll tell you what, here's 100. What? Here's 100. Like, dude, I told him $40. He slid me 100. Happens all the time. Eric just did that the other night. Eric was like, hey man, I told the people like $45. He ended up taking a picture with $100 bill in his lap. Like, dude, look at this. Dude just gave me 100, said, keep the change. This is what I'm saying. People want to pay us. They want to pay us, but you got to get out the car and go chat with them. You got to go chat with them. Because this is not a lazy industry. If you're lazy and you don't want to get out of the car and you don't want to work and you don't want to push for your money, you're not going to make it. You're going to have a lot of excuses. Oh man, the apps are not charging enough. I can't convert because the apps ain't charging me enough. I can't convert. Me and Jamil don't convert. We walk up and talk to somebody. We already know what Uber is charging. I can ask Eric how much Uber is charging right now because Eric is always in his app, always in his apps, always saying, oh man, for right now, they're charging $75 to go to Scottsdale. And he'll start running to different areas. He'll say, okay, to Surprise is this much, to Goodyear is this much, to Gilbert is this much. He'll just start running rides, like just fake rides, just saying, okay, so we have an idea of what the market rate is right now. Once you have an idea of what the market rate is, what people are looking at when they're trying to book a ride, once you have that idea, it's shooting fish in a barrel. Shooting fish in a barrel right there. Because you already know they charge us $75, but they only paying us $23, $24 to go to Scottsdale from downtown. They charge us $75. So you tell a person, I'll do it for $55. I'll take you to Scottsdale right now, $55. They're like, okay, you get there. Hey man, here's 80. Just keep the change, bro. Here's 80. They do it all the time. And it's like, man. Oh yes, dude, no joke. Lyft raised driver pay here, and we made about $1 to $3 an hour without surge. It's been like this all week, all month. Yeah. So that's why PAX and the teams in PAX will succeed. Exactly, Jamil. Because what PAX is, like I said, you guys already know, PAX is a strong supporter of the barbecue. Strong supporter. Thank you, Curry. I appreciate that, brother. My man, Corey. And I got a shirt coming up for you, brother. I got something for you. I got something for you, Corey. I got something special for you, brother. You're going to love it. I'm going to still get you the Weeder 300, but I got something else for you, brother. I got something else for you. I appreciate you, man. And hope you're feeling good. Him and his wife are sick right now, so I hope you guys are feeling better. I know you're kind of under the weather right now, and it's that season. A lot of people are flying in and out of towns, start drink a lot of juice. I'm always drinking juice all the time, man. I got tons of vitamin C running through my system. So it's like, man, get it. I said, Jeff, I need to pick me up in that big yellow car and drive me around town for 80 cents a mile like a good taxi driver. Exactly. But like I said, PAX is a strong supporter of the mic drop. PAX, they love what we're doing over here. They understand what we're doing over here. They want to be community oriented. They want every city out there, every local organization, no matter what city you in, to think about the economy of where you are. PAX wants you to think that. I know we only operate in Arizona right now, but the mindset is to expand. The mindset is to say, hey, listen, we don't want to be sending all the money out of our community and not getting that money coming back. That money leaves our community. We ain't going to ever see it again. That economy is gone. That opportunity is gone. So the way PAX thinks is ironically exactly how the barbecue thinks. It's a match made in heaven. When I sat and I talked to those guys, man, we had a great meeting. We had a great meeting. And I was like, that's crazy, because that's exactly what we talked about on our channel. Exactly what you guys are saying. Local economy. Making sure drivers are paid fairly, making sure riders aren't gouged. This is what we're talking about. So I'm one of those people, man, that when I 11-11, when I see something lining up, when I see the alignment, I'm rocking with it because it lines up with how we're doing it here, man. And like I said, PAX, there's no charge to be on PAX. If you go to PAX, I'm going to put it in here, is paxapp.io. I'll have it just like this. PAX app, if you're in Arizona, even if you're not in Arizona and you just want to go see what PAX is about, how PAX is going to make a change here for drivers, the whole scheduling system, the way we do things, go check out paxapp.io, because those people, they support the channel. They understand what it takes to keep something like this running. I deal with shadow bans. I deal with Uber and Lyft not liking it. I deal with a whole bunch of thumbs downs. I deal with a bunch of buzzards and shit. And PAX says, we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. And I'm like, cool. Oh yeah. Aaron, you was there. The PAX meeting was crazy. You guys don't know what you're missing. And we're meeting again. January. We'll be at the country club in January. Thank you, Kizip. That's my new little thing. So we'll be meeting again in January. So if you're in Arizona, go to paxapp.io, sign up, because we need to get a head count for how many people we need to feed. That's basically what it is. We need to get a head count for how many people are we really going to feed that day. So get there. If you find out that it's not for you, honestly, if you get to the meeting, you hang out the meeting, you say, you know what? I'm just going to stick with Uber and Lyft. It's cool. It's no hard feelings, man. No hard feelings. Thank you, Corey. He says, I want to play a game. It's the emoji game. Let's begin. And I say, if PAX is not for you, it's totally cool, because everything's not for everybody. For the longest time, I always felt that Uber was something I wanted to do for a career. Lyft was something I wanted to do for a career. That's not what they want to do. Corey's playing the emoji game. That's funny. This is funny. So it's like, I don't think that a career with Uber and Lyft is sustainable, because the corporate structure of Uber and Lyft, the way they do business, it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Oh, thank you, Porfino. Hey, I've been trying, brother. I've been trying, because I know that these podcasts are going to hit a lot of ears. I know I'll be, getting off tangent. I'll be going off on people all the time. I'll be going off. But that's why I'm glad when I first started this channel, I had a lot of people telling me, Jeff, man, you be off track. You're always in your comments. You're always that. Corey's killing me with these stickers. And they told me, you got to do it your way. Do it with your energy. We get it, but stay on task sometimes. And these guys, they used to do podcasting and stuff like that. They are the ones who told me, Jeff, if you want your channel to expand to people outside of the drivers that support you, you have to let the buzzards on your channel. You got to let the haters on your channel, Jeff. You got to. I know you don't. It's all about energy on the channel. And everybody's going, supporters of what we do, the 300, we know our job. Haters ain't going to knock us off our job. Haters is on the channel, blah, 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 blah. That's all they doing. Haters on the channel just talking shit. But what haters are doing is keeping us in the algorithm. So we will be seen by riders. We will be seen by the drivers that matter. So the haters have to come. I got to stop kicking them out. Because that's why when you see that article that I put today, that New York article about the drivers, the riders now complaining about the fares and everything. This is what happens when a channel and the energy like the 300 starts radiating and going out there. People have to change up the game. Uber and Lyft changing up the game. The investors are changing up the game. Everybody's changing up the game right now. Uber and Lyft are scampering. They don't know what to do. Drivers and riders are linking up, be having private rides. So this is how we're making a difference, man. This is how we're making a difference. Corey is killing me with these stickers, man. That's funny. He's got these super stickers up there. But that's what we have to do. We have to let the haters in the room sometimes, man. I can't kick them out. They're like our ticket into the show. Haters are our ticket into the show. We are the show. The 300 is the show. All the supporters, all the private drivers, everything we do, we are the show. All they are our ticket to get into a bigger show. We don't listen to the haters. We will never do what the haters say. We will never do what the haters say, ever, because we don't deal with them. We don't operate like them. We make money the way we make money. They're going to always be in the background chit-chattering. Well, you guys, I hope you get busted. I hope you get caught. Let them talk. Let them talk. Because we going to get into the show. When this channel starts expanding, it starts hitting, the algorithm picks us up and starts putting us into other. They going to see the 300. I told y'all we the 300 and they see us coming. They see us coming. So once YouTube opens up that algorithm and says, you know what? Let's open them up to a wider audience. He seems to not care about haters. Open them to a wider audience. That's when we get the riders. That's when a lot of riders in our region start going, hey, you know what, man? I was watching this damn podcast and this dude was talking about private. Are you a private driver? Do you got a business card? And you will be in the car like, yeah, what? I don't know, some dude, 300. Oh, Jay Watts, you mean? Yeah, some crazy dude, man. Yeah. And that's when we're going to get it. Thank you, Corey, for all the super stickers, brother. I appreciate that, man. Another day at the barbecue with the Derek Q. So, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. A lot of y'all been rocking with this channel from the get-go. And I mean, in and out. Haters talking smack. YouTube, shadow banning me, putting yellow dollar signs on all the shit I deal with and everything else. But the 300, y'all been covering me the whole time. Y'all been sticking with me the whole time. YouTube is not as easy as a lot of people want to make it. You will see a lot of channels out there trying to say, oh, YouTube is easy. Just turn on your camera and start talking. No, you don't want to be famous for nothing. I mean, my channel was very small, very small. Look at the Hawk Tour girl. Look at Travis Hunter right now. Look at all the people who are famous. Look at all the big channels right now. Look at Mr. Beast and all the shit he's dealing with. My channel, we're under the radar, getting our money under the radar right now. We got under 13,000 subs. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for building this channel up because the algorithm is picking us up now. But I don't want to be Hawk Tour size. I don't want to be Travis Hunter size because when you get that big, you got another level of haters to deal with now. You got a whole nother level of haters. We think haters are bad now. We get the 300 get that big. Oh, everybody's going to start hearing about the 300. Oh, people going to be upset. People going to be upset when they see you driving down the street and you got a We the 300 shirt on. Oh, I heard about y'all. Y'all like a little gang of drivers. Y'all a gang, huh? Y'all a gang. We ain't no gang. Motherfucker, we taking care of our community. We saving everybody money. What are you talking about? Y'all a gang. No. Greg said, didn't you alive, bro? Hey, I'm telling Greg, what you got to do is you got to email me, man. My email is in the description. When you email me and just tell me, I told people before, just say, put me on the mailer. Anybody who was on my mailer got the fact that I was going live tonight at 7 p.m. Because when I send that mailer out, when I drop new videos, I send that mailer. I say, hey, man, I'm dropping a video today at 10 o'clock. And I always send that mailer. I send that mailer out, man. If you want to be on that mailer to stay in, because YouTube don't let people know. They don't send notifications. So hit me up on email, Greg. Just hit me up, brother. uberjeepaz@gmail.com. It's in my description and everything. Hit me up. See, Chrissy got it. She said, I got it. She's on the mailer. Every time I drop a video, she know before even YouTube knows. Because I tell my people what I'm doing and how I'm dropping it at what time before YouTube even knows. YouTube don't even know. So y'all got like the fast pass to everything on this channel. Everything on this channel. It's like, hold up, what Jamil say? Say, do you have what it takes to be a professional? Come hang out with the PAX team and find out more about PAX going to help you level your game up. Yes. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. See what Jamil, I'm gonna tell them something. I'm gonna tell these people something. And I know you're gonna appreciate this. What you guys don't know is when we talk about leveling up, we really talk about leveling up. I don't think you understand what we're talking about. We're investors. We're drivers. We're businessmen. We're investors. We have investors investing in us, and we invest in other people, and other people invest in other people. This is how we keep money in our community. So me and Jamil, we looking at like SUVs. We're thinking about building a fleet. Just buying it, because y'all know me. I'm the mechanic. Today I was outside with the BMW, the white BMW. I drained the whole transmission, did my whole transmission service on the white Beamer. Everything else, I mean, it was a little low on fluid. The fluid was dark. The filter was kind of clogged up a little bit. Man, that thing really flies now. I thought it drove fast before. It really flies. Now, with me being a mechanic, and I can be the fleet mechanic of the fleet that we're possibly going to have, so that saves us a lot of money if I'm rebuilding all the transmissions and I'm doing all the stuff. So Jamil and I are thinking about leveling up. We want to level up. There's people out there with cars. Just like the other day, everybody knew Jamil had a really big party. What did Jamil do? He called me, Jeff, I need the big truck. Cool, just come by. He came by. We was working on alternator, everything else. He took off in the truck and everything. We're going to buy another fleet to where we can have bigger cars. And we're thinking about stationing our big cars in different parts of town. So you might see a car in that part of town and none of us are near it. We're not near the car. But if one of the 300 is like, hey, man, I got this deal. I can do this deal tomorrow, man. I could do this deal tomorrow. We're talking about leveling people up. We're really thinking of business. Michael said, I'm back in $10 richer. There you go, brother. Hey, $10 is $10. I've done it, man. Somebody say, hey, man, I just need to go down to that other Circle K. This Circle K don't have it. Is it cool, man? Just quick $10. All right, $10 is cool. $10 is cool. And you shoot them down to the next Circle K, drop them off. Thanks, bro. They slide you a $10 bill. It's a done deal. Hey, it's quick money. It's quick money. Just think, if you can Circle K hop from here to there, man, you probably make $40, $50 just Circle K hopping. And you probably, made $40, $50. And you probably went 5 miles total. And you like, damn, I went 5 miles and I got $50 just Circle K hopping for $10 a ride. Like, oh yeah. There you go, brother. Say, this is the emoji game. Let's see if you were paying attention, chat. I've done 20 super chats at 99 each. However, one of the emojis I have used more than once. Type in the chat what the emoji is. Oh, I like that. I like that. This is the emoji game. Let's see if you were paying attention, chat. I have done 20 super chats at 99 cents each. However, one of the emojis I have used more than once. Type in the chat what that emoji is. I like it, brother. I like it. Corey, man, you all right, brother. I like you, my man. I like you, brother. What up, King James? Yeah, and like I said, I already got something for you, bro. I got something for you, and I will give a larger donation. Appreciate that, Corey, ahead of time, man. Appreciate that. Because I made sure I did something today, man. I did something today for you, Corey. You're going to be like, oh, this is wild. I appreciate it. Because, man, you and your wife, you guys are sick, and I know you're not driving right now. And I'm like, you know what? Let me take care of this guy. Let me hook him up. Say, we're not going to be young forever. Yo, we need to level up. That's what I'm saying, man. And there's people right now out there who may not have the capital investment that we have access to. And we can help build people like that. We can say, well, we got the capital investment. Are you willing to put the work in? It's kind of like rappers. You know how these rappers always say that they rich and they ballin' and this and that, but you find out that they just got a big advance from the record company. How do they pay that advance back? They got to produce. They produce albums. They drop enough albums, they become, okay, the label might give them another advance if they need an advance. That's how it works. When you're a rapper and you're a trusted rapper and you know you got a solid fan base, it's no problem to go to the label and get an advance. No problem whatsoever. That's how it is. We're not going to be young forever. We're not going to be young forever. Just need someone to put the emoji in the chat to get it. All right, if y'all saw the emojis that Corey was putting, he used one emoji more than twice. And he said, hey, I put one emoji more than twice. So, hey, if you can get that in there, he's going to do some more super chatting. So we're not going to be young forever. This is why we need to make sure we level up and not stay stagnant. Exactly. So give someone a ride in my Mustang for a hot $10 right up the street. Hey, you already know it, Logan, brother. You already know it, man. That's how I am. Hey, Jeeps, everything. I'm like, hey, if you need a ride and I'm sitting right here and I'm in my Jeep at the store, one dude he was at Walmart and I was in a Jeep. Gave me $20 to take him to his apartment. That's when I used to drive the Jeep all the time. It wasn't as big as it is now. And he was like, hey man, you a driver? I was like, yeah, I'm a driver. He says, can you just take me to the house, man? I don't got that many groceries. I went around. His wife had all the groceries. We loaded everything up, took her down the street, man. Did it. Okay, which emoji was it? Was anybody paying attention to the emoji game? Which emoji did Corey put in the chat more than once? Do you know? And Corey, you got to let me know if they get it right. Because you know how I am. I love, me and you, man, we're like peas in the pot. We love taking care of people. That's what we do. Got to replace clutch in the 06 Fusion again after 2 years, manual trans. Dang, hey, get a bigger clutch this time. I went from a stock clutch to a 400 horsepower clutch because my stock clutch, it probably couldn't hold 200 horsepower. That thing just wouldn't match up to the flywheel and stay because I had these big wheels on it, man. You got to get a higher horsepower clutch and get a race clutch. CEO holidays are canceled. Mikey said it was the pregnant man emoji. The pregnant man emoji. You got to put the emoji in the chat. Do you know how to do it? I don't know how to do it. I don't think I can get emojis on a laptop. See, order performance. Smart. Get the performance parts because that's what I got. I got a 6-puck clutch and one was sprung, one was unsprung. So I got 2 6-puck clutches that was 400 horsepower clutches, one sprung, one unsprung. The unsprung is hanging on my wall in case the sprung didn't work. The sprung worked fine. So I just threw it up on the wall. So I'm like, if this clutch ever goes out, I have another one already on the wall. Because I bought 2 of everything. Because I'm like, if this one don't work out, I'm just drop the transmission and put the other one in. It's like, man, the mad emoji, sunglasses. He said you got to actually put the actual emoji in the chat. If you have the emoji on your phone of what it was, put the actual emoji. Don't spell out what the emoji was. Mikey said, this right here, this. Or is it this or that? Is the glasses or the angel? One or two, glasses or the angel? See, mad emoji is close, but technically they were different. Oh, man. Oh, Duato said that. How come I can see Duato's emojis, but I can't see anybody else's? That's crazy. Yeah, but man, hey, I hope everybody's out. Because what is it, 23rd? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Does anybody have plans to drive on Christmas Eve? It's going to be crazy tomorrow. Anybody got plans on driving on Christmas Eve? Because I might. I think I'm going to go hit up a few bars, man. I think what I'm going to do is go park by Joe Lee's place down in Gilbert. I'm going to go sit down by there. I'll probably go down by downtown Chandler, hang out there. Because everybody's family came in town. Everybody's got family in town. And they're going to show their family their favorite bar, go to a movie, go to dinner. You got to do some Christmas Eve driving. Go get that money, man. Oh, thank you, Corey. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the super chat. $50, man. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. You taking care of me, brother. I appreciate that. Well done, chat. Hey, that's what we do. We represent the chat. So who eventually won it? Who won it? Duato run it. Duato said, hey, I'll send you some snow. No, you don't want this. No, we don't want that. Insurance policies are being called in. Speak that gospel on them, Jeff, and make it happen. Hey, we doing it, Devon. We doing it. Okay, so who ended up winning? That is one version of the game. Okay. So did Duato end up winning? Who ended up winning that? So I'm gonna drive. I'm only taking $4 rides, nice and short. Okay. And see, this is the thing, Mikey. Because it's Christmas Eve, make sure you ask the first couple, make sure you ask the first 2 or 3 people, what are they paying? Because I got a funny feeling, because it's a holiday, the apps are going to try to make people think, oh, we're taking care of the drivers for the holidays. That's why this ride is $12. And you're going to get $4 what you normally get. If we don't communicate, cool. Duato won it. All right, brother. Thank you, Duato. I got something for you too, brother. Like I said, Duato, make sure, Duato, do me a favor. Email me, uberjeepaz@gmail.com. Just email me for right now your shirt size. That's it. Just email me your shirt size. I got something for you. See, I got a couple of things coming over to Curry right now. I want to make sure one of yours matches what I'm going to do for him. This is going to be cool. Y'all going to have the only 2 of it. So I got to ask them if they're tipping first. Man, forget money is money. I don't even ask people if they tip. I'm like, listen, you ain't even got to tip me if you pay me this much. If you pay me this much, you ain't got to tip me. And they be like, oh, shit, that's a deal. Shit, hell yeah, I'll do it. Black SUV for that price. Because we know what the black SUVs be charging. And they see what I'm charging. Shit, they be happy. They be like, hey, man, they'll throw an extra 20 on there. The other night, I was picking up my people. I was with Eric. We was at the Quick Trip. And I was like, well, I got to go get my people. It was $100 round trip. So I said, I got to go get my people or whatever from the game. It was $50. I told him 40. And the guy said, well, we'll do it for 50 each way. They told me that. I told them $40. They said, well, we'll do it for 50 each way. This is how I tell you, people want to pay you. I told them $40 each way. They told me we're going to give you 50 each way. I said, cool, no problem. So I did it. I even took them there. As I got there, they gave me the 100 up front. Here's the 100. Make sure you come pick us up. Cool, no problem. Picked them up. Thank you, Duato. Appreciate it, brother. So I picked them up, and on the way back, it was like, can you do us a favor? Can you just stop by a liquor store? I was like, cool, no problem. I can stop by a liquor store. It's all good, brother. It's all good. Stop by a liquor store. Dropped them off. As they were getting out the car, the guy, he was counting out money. He was like, he said, just take it. He's $35. He gave me, it was a couple of 10s, some 5s, and some 1s. All ended up being $35. He was counting it out, and he was like, shit, I just take that. I was like, cool, $135 instead of, and I was only charging 80. I said $40 each way. End up getting 135. This is why I tell you, people want to pay us. They think when they pay the apps, we're getting that money. They all think we're getting it. When you tell them the truth and you stay transparent about it, nah. They'll be like, well, I'm not giving it to the app. Hell no. Charging 60 for 1 hour airport rides, paying $21 all day. Yeah. I saw it, Porfino. I saw it. They were charging like $60, $70 an hour for long rides, but giving drivers $34. I'm like, wait a minute. That's like less than half, 60, 70 bucks and paying 34. Nah. Joe, what's good, brother? He said, I'm driving Christmas Eve, but I'm charging extra for traction control. I know that's funny shit. Yeah, so this is what won the game right here. Corey, he donated. He's helping keep the super chat going. He's keeping the live stream going. I appreciate that, brother. The man with the glasses, the cool guy won it. My man, Duato. And if you guys don't know Duato, he's got a channel out right now. It's from rideshare to wheelchair. He's got his channel out right now. So make sure you guys go check out some of his content. He's going to be giving us some really good stories. 2025 is going to be a good year. A lot of content creators are going to be like breaking the industry down and telling the truth. And Duato has a truth that everybody should hear. And I'm going to tell you guys something. I wasn't even going to talk about this until Duato just popped up. So check this out. This is a bonus discussion that I wasn't even going to talk about until Duato just reminded me. So I was watching the rideshare guy, Sergio and Chris. I was watching Sergio and Chris last night, and they were talking about Uber and Lyft insurance and how they want drivers to go get their own commercial insurance now. I even think the professor talked about it too. They want them to go get their own, and they're saying, oh, you can make so much more money if you had your own insurance. If we gave you $1 a mile and you drove 40,000 miles, that would have been $40,000 you would have made. but they're not talking about the deduction of you paying $700-800 a month. And in California, it's probably $800 to $1,000 a month for commercial insurance. I don't even know California. But what I do know about California insurance, what Sergio, Chris, and Torsten didn't say, there's a lot of insurance companies pulling out of California right now. There's a lot of them pulling out of California. That's why Uber and Lyft. Now, Uber is actually insured by Blue Hill Insurance. Blue Hill Insurance was purchased by Progressive Insurance. So Progressive owns Blue Hill, who insures Uber. Uber's entire policy was written by AON Risk Services. Now, AON Risk Services, all they are is their contractors who they mitigate risk. They talk to corporations about how to mitigate risk. That's what they do. Yep. So what AON told Uber, because AON mitigates risk, they're consultants, and they say, listen, you guys can make a lot more money if you didn't have drivers on your policy. Really? Yeah, if you didn't have drivers on your policy, you guys could save a lot more money because you wouldn't be paying a lot more. Make all these drivers have their own commercial insurance so you don't have anything to do with lawsuits or nothing like that. Really? So what happens is, thank you, Billy. He says, hey, listen to Jeff and watch your bank account increase. This is what we do around here. So AON is the consultant. AON underwrote the whole policy, which includes Blue Hill Insurance. Blue Hill Insurance was bought out by Progressive. Progressive owns them. Blue Hill also owns like Terra or something, another insurance company. And all these insurance companies that they're buying, the shares are tanking right now. So all the shares are tanking for these companies. They're down by, 15%, 25% on the year. They're all down. I think Blue Hill bought Terra or something like that for $12.50 a share. It's now at $9.60 a share. Everything's going upside down. All the insurance companies are going upside down. So Uber's like, we got a great idea. This is how we can make our profits go up. Our stock value go back up. Make these drivers buy their own insurance, but tell them, like I said, this is chess. But tell the drivers, you could make so much more money if you were buying your own insurance. You'd make $40,000 more a year if you had your own commercial policy, because we'd give you an extra $1 per mile. Okay, you're going to give me an extra $1 per mile, but the insurance that you buy, your private insurance, no telling how much it's going to charge you per mile based on your record. What up, Phil? So instead of you making $40,000, you may only make an extra $11,000 a year. You may only make an extra $20,000 a year. You may not make $40,000 like Uber is telling you, because Uber's not saying how much you're going to pay, because they don't know how much you're going to pay. But like I said, Duato, when he came on here, Duato woke me up, because the reason why Duato had an accident, Duato was driving for Uber. And this is what I had to tell you that shit first. He was driving on Uber. Duato had an accident with riders in the car. So he was in period 3. He was actually transporting passengers, had an accident. Duato has Progressive Insurance. So Uber says, you need to use your own insurance, Duato, because we're not going to cover you, even though all your hospital, all your medical, we're not covering none of that. Even though you were doing a ride on the app in period 3, we're not covering you, Duato. Sorry, we're not. Duato ended up in a wheelchair. That's why his channel was Rideshare to Wheelchair. So Progressive is who Duato had, which ironically, Progressive is who Uber had. Uber owns Blue Hill. Blue Hill insures Uber. That whole thing was underwrote by AON. So AON said, decline. You know, that one guy said, denied, decline, denied, depose, whatever that guy was saying, shit like that. That's Progressive. That's AON. Decline. Do not honor any insurance policy. So not only did Uber not honor Duato's accident and his medical claims and everything else, but Progressive, who he owned, wouldn't do it either, because Progressive is over the entire situation. Progressive is over Uber and is over Duato. So Progressive is being double hit. So when they're sitting there telling everybody, you guys need to go out and get your own insurance, make sure you do not get Progressive. But Progressive is one of the only companies out there that will insure rideshare drivers for commercial insurance. It's one of the only companies that will. So you got Progressive that'll do it, but Progressive won't insure you because look at Duato. And then you got Progressive who's over Uber. So Progressive is going to get all this money hand over fist. They're losing tons of money right now. So they're trying to get out of the rideshare game. Rideshare has cost them a lot, especially in California. A lot of insurance companies are leaving California right now. Hey, Duato, can you put a link to your channel in the chat? Can you put a link here? And so, yeah, just, hey, tell us what your channel is, Duato. Put a link. If you can, put a link there to that channel, if they will allow you. Or Abby, see if you can get a link to Duato's channel, because I know she's got the wrench on her name too. Yeah, 10 cents a mile plus $1 a mile for having your own insurance. Merry Buzzard Christmas. So basically, Progressive is running the insurance game right now. They're running the insurance game right now. Uber sees this and Uber's like, hey guys, get your own insurance. And Progressive is like, we're trying to get away from you guys. But not only that, we're declining all your claims. Look at Duato. We're declining all your gains. Even when you have an accident on the app in period 3 transporting, we're denying your claim. Sorry. So you got to be careful with these apps, man. That's why I tell folks, be careful with these apps. Everybody's thinking, if I just take these shit rides and take these piddly little rides and do all these piddly rides, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be secure. They're going to take care of me in the event of everything happens. If you don't have cash stacked up, you're screwed. Look at that. Cash rides, baby. Let's keep tanking Uber and Lyft stock down. Cash rides, baby. I used to have Progressive insurance when I bought my first car. Rideshare at the time was Allstate with some coverage. My Progressive had an exclusion on the rideshare, but calls it rideshare. Yeah. And Duato, make sure you put your link in there too. I'm going to see something. Let's look up Uber stock. Uber stock price. Let's see where we're at right now. Hold on, let me open this up real quick. All right, I'm gonna share this screen with everybody so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Hold on for a second. Share screen. Uber stock price. So this is where Uber stock price is right now. They closed the day up $1.40, $1.14. So they opened the day at $60.85 and they jumped up to $61.88. So they went up $1.14 on the day. In 5 days, they're actually up 4% in 5 days. Over the past month, they're down 15%. So from November the 23rd to December the 23rd, they're actually down 15% because they were up around $73 a share. $73. So they're down $11.55 a share. So how many Uber shares are there? So there are, Uber has 2.1 billion shares is what Uber has. 2.1 billion shares. So I'm going to go to the calculator real quick. I'm going to tell you how much they actually dropped in value. 2.1 billion. So they went down $11.55. Wait a minute. Let me go back. $11.55 times 2.1 billion. Eesh, that can't be right. Is that? Okay, 2.1 billion. All right. That is right. So they went down $24 billion in value is what they lost in the past month. $24 billion. $11.55 times $2.1 billion of outstanding shares. Crazy. Okay, here it is. That's the channel right there. Rideshare to wheelchair. That's the channel right there. And here's the link right up here. Here's the link. All right. Oh yeah, MR, you're right. So we got the link to Rideshare to wheelchair, and here's Duato's channel right here. And you guys are going to see why this insurance is working out the way it is. Oh yeah, investor stock has gone down into the 60s. There you go, Jeff. Investors are asking for more transparency. Oh yeah. So Uber is worth $130 billion and they lost $24 billion in the past month. They lost $24 billion in the past month. $24 billion in value. $24 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $24 billion in a month is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to tank. So let's say Lyft, Lyft. Let's say Lyft stock price. So Lyft is up to 1371 in 6 months. Whoops, let's do 1 month. In 1 month, go 1 month. Come on. They lost 23%. Eesh. Let's see how, and that's $4.18 a share. So Lyft outstanding shares. Let's see Lyft outstanding shares. Let's see what they got. Lyft has, come on, man, 406.2 million shares. 406.2. Let's go. 406, 200, 1, 2, 3. 406 million times, I think it was $4. Was it? Yeah, $4.18. Let's go. $4.18. They lost 1.697, approximately $1.7 billion in the past month. Lyft has lost $1.7 billion in the past month. So one company lost 24 billion, one lost 1.7 billion. Man, dang, what is it? I still think I didn't get paid for that last week. Crash happened on Wednesday night, about $230. So the crash happened, they kicked you off the app, and they didn't even give you the $230 they owed you up to that point. Man, that's insult to injury right there. That is insult to injury. That's insult to injury, man. Oh yeah. Worth is a subjective relative term. Yeah. They were 156 billion in the Forbes article. Yeah. So Uber right now in the past month has dropped 24 billion. Lyft has dropped 1.7 billion in the past month alone. That's a lot of money to make up. Investors are wanting to know, where's this money at? Because we see you guys cashing out stock. We see you guys doing shady shit. How are you guys like? And Lyft was up to $17.89 on November the 25th. $17.89 on November the 25th. And I said, Lyft is probably a $12 share company. I said that from the get-go. I said they're a $12 a share company. And then they dropped down to $9. And I said, they're going to work their way back up to 12. So they went up to 12. They're at 13.71 now. So they're worth $1.71 more than what I said they were worth. But November the 25th, they were at $17.89. So Lyft was actually overvalued in my opinion, because I think they're a $12 a share company. I believe that. And they got it at 13.71. We'll see what they capped the year off at, because they dropped all the way down to $8.90 at one point. 6 months. It was right here. This is 908, $9.08. That was August the 7th. They dropped down to $9.08 on August the 7th. And I think during the day it was $8.90 is what they dropped down to totally. Because this is where it was like 10.97, 10.57, 11.42. And I said, this is a $12 a share company. And they went all the way down to $9. And I said, they'll build back up to 12 and that's it. They hit 12 again on September the 18th in that area. September the 17th. So, yeah. Jeff, once this mass deportation starts rolling, them stocks are going to go down even further. Too many illegals on these gig platforms. Bingo. And Jamil and I were talking about it. We said that we believe one of these companies is going to claim bankruptcy protection in 2025. So creditors and everybody else is going to start having, you know what, we want some money. It's 2025. We want some money. One of these companies are going to claim bankruptcy protection. Now, we had another guy saying, well, Uber and Lyft can't claim bankruptcy because they don't have assets. And I'm going to say Uber total assets 2024. So Uber has total assets right now. The fiscal quarter ending September 30th, 2024, their total assets were $47 billion as of September the 30th. That's total assets. When you run their balance sheet, assets are what they have. One guy was like, they don't have any assets because we own the cars. Your car is not the only asset that makes rideshare work. So they have $47 billion in assets as of September the 30th. Their market cap is $127 billion as of December the 20th, as of 2 days ago. Their market cap is $127. Now their debt is $12.66 billion. So if they got total assets of 47 and they sell everything off, if they liquidate everything at market price, they could end up with $35 billion profit with no debt. $35 billion in the bank with no actual debt out. But they're not going to pay that debt off. So Uber Technologies' total assets for the quarter ending September the 30th were $47.117 billion, a 31% increase. 31% year increase year over year. So that means the assets in 2023 were $38 billion, $38.6 billion, a 20.52% increase from 2022. So right now in 2024, they were 31% higher than they were in 2023. In 2023, they were 20% higher than 2022. So as you can see, that once upfront fares hit, or once they started doing shady shit, their assets started going up. Their assets is cash. That's on their balance sheet. That's on their balance sheet. So even these pictures are noticing how bad these companies are treating them. So make sure when you think about assets, you can start going back into their books and saying, hey, what are their assets? Let me see if we'll look at, let's pull up their assets from 2017 to 2014. Let me see if they're going to give it from 6/30/18, quarterly values, quarterly growth. Yeah, I don't understand that chart. It's too deep to look into. I'm just looking for a number right now. So in 2021, their assets were $38.7 billion, a 16% increase from 2020. 2022, it was $32 billion. It was a 17% decline. So they kind of dipped in 2022, but in 2023, it jumped up 20%. They went to 38.1. They were at 38. I hate when it does that. So we know that. So we know they've been caught stealing, tricking off our money, doing all of this tricky stuff. They're going to get a $2 million fine, $100 million fine. Now they're $9 billion up. They're $9 billion up since 2020. They're $9 billion up. They're going to get a $2 million fine, $100 million fine, a $7 million fine, and they're $9 billion up. So the crime of stealing $9 billion, the crime of stealing $9 billion, when you're only going to be fined $100 million, that's $8.9 billion that you got away with. If they only fine you $100 million and you stole $9 billion, you got away with an $8.9 billion heist. That's what you got away with. So you don't think Uber and Lyft don't see theft as lucrative? They see crime as being lucrative because all they're doing is saying, we're going to get fined by the Justice Department $50 million, $2 million, $100 million. That's all we're going to get. But we stole $9 billion. So don't trip off the $130 million fine. Don't trip. We stole $9 billion. Crime pays. Crime pays. Because if you tell me, Jeff, go and steal, $2,000. I steal $2,000, but you say your fine is $15 for stealing that $2,000. My fine is $15. Yep, you owe us $15 for stealing that $2,000. Okay, I'm gonna keep stealing $2,000 because if you're billing me $15 for every $2,000 I steal, you don't think it's lucrative. And nobody goes to jail. Nobody goes to jail. I steal $2,000 and they keep giving me a $15 ticket every time I get caught. Shit. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And who did I just say that Uber was being underwritten by? AON. Look up AON Risk. AON Risk, they're consultants. That's what they do. I'm going to type in AON Risk Insurance Services. That's what they're called. AON Risk Insurance Services. And it says, what does AON do? Let me share the screen with you guys so you can see what I'm doing. Let me open this up. So this is what I'm looking at right here. This screen, this part right here. Let me see if you guys can see it. Let me open it up some. Wait a minute. All right. And it says, what does AON Risk Services do? At AON, we provide specialist advice and analytics to help clients understand and quantify their specific risks, make better risk mitigation, retention, and transfer decisions, and ensure business continuity through post-loss consulting. This keyword, post-loss consulting. Uber and Lyft never made a profit. They never made profit the whole time. They hired AON for post-loss consulting. And now all of a sudden, Uber and Lyft makes gains. Why? Because specialist advice and analytics to help clients understand and quantify their specific risks. AON is in charge of their insurance policy due to Blue Hill. So now that AON is in charge, they're saying you guys got to get rid of drivers. Get rid of them. Let's look up Uber insurance carrier. Uber insurance carrier. Auto insurance maintained by Uber. Let's look in here. Let's look. Open. Auto insurance maintained by Uber. I'm going to look in Arizona. Bam. Arizona. I hate when it spins like that. Come on, thing. It's taking forever. It's a PDF. Okay. So in Arizona, we have, like in California, it's different. In Arizona, we have Farmers Insurance Exchange, Farmers Insurance Company of Arizona. That's who we run through. Now, they're not doing that whole insurance thing out here. They're doing it in California because, like I said, we have Farmers Insurance Exchange out here. Now, watch when I look up Uber insurance carrier for, wait a minute. I'm going to look at for California because that's where this whole thing is going down at. Let's see. So, come on, slowpoke. Where are you insured? California. Bam. All right, let's close this one down because this is where I think everything's going on in California right now. So we're going to look up. All right, now we got it. Let me open this up real quick. Yeah, it's Farmers too. Share. Bam. All right, so that's what we got right here. Let me open this up. So as you can see right here, the producer is AON Risk Services West. That's who their underwriter. And I just told you what AON Risk does. They help people mitigate after their losses and everything. We can help you guys not lose. They don't have anything to do with, well, we just insure you. No, they're consultants. They're consultants that says, not only are we going to help consult you, but we're going to tell you who to go with. Go with Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company. Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company. That's who we want you to go with. We're going to advise you to go with Blue Hill. Let's look up Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company. So Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company, Progressive acquired Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company in 2017. So as you can see right here, Progressive acquired Blue Hill Specialty Insurance Company in 2017, making Progressive the company's shareholder. So Progressive is Blue Hill's shareholder. And that's who is basically running Uber right now. So if we go look at, let me I'm trying to open up something real quick. Let me see what I could get to. No, that's not it. Not it. Well, it just says that's their shareholders, Blue Hill Specialty shareholders. Let's look up AON shareholders. Let's see some. AON Insurance Company shareholders. It's got to be somebody in here that we know. Bam, there we go. Let's open this up. So AON, some of the largest shareholders of AON who advises Uber. AON advises Uber. Some of the largest shareholders are Vanguard, Massachusetts Financial Services, Capital Research and Management, BlackRock, State Street Corp, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan Chase, HPS Investments, Lord Abbott, B. Riley Wealth, Retirement System of Alabama, Franklin Resources. So, and Franklin Resources is a major shareholder as of November the 27th, 2024. Retirement Systems of Alabama, a major shareholder as of December the 6th, 2024. So all of these people are being major shareholders now. Look at this, December 13th, 2024, December 13th, 2024, December the 6th, 2024, November the 27th, everybody's buying up. And these are major shareholders, not minor shareholders. These are major shareholders buying on our backs, December 2024. These are major shareholders. It kind of makes you think, a retirement system, why are we drivers, independent contractors, driving to fund a retirement system and we don't even get retirement? A retirement system of Alabama, one of the leading retirement systems who funded their retirement systems on the backs of prisoners. I'm going to show you some Alabama prison funding, whatever. Let's see that. Let's see something. So there's a way you can see how Alabama gets funded. Man, I hate when this happens. Oh, that thing's dead. All right, let's go up here. So I got to go this way now. Yeah, so Alabama, they actually have a prison system. And it says Alabama prison partially funded through COVID-19 relief. There's something in Alabama. They use prisoners to actually fund like retirement packages and plans and everything. I'm going to close this down because right now I'm pissed off because my mouse just died. I'm like, I can't believe my mouse died. What the fuck? I don't think I have batteries for it either. Hey, there's one battery right here. Let's see if I can find another one. Let's see if I can find another battery. Ooh, that one's even, hey. My damn battery died. I can't believe it. Nope. This one's dead too. Sounds like modern day slave. Exactly. Where's another battery at in here? I know I got more batteries in this place. I have tons of batteries in here. Ooh, yeah. I got tons of batteries. Let me make sure I got. Nope, doesn't work. Oh. I got all of these batteries and none of them on a, it's called a dead mouse. Exactly. I got all these batteries and ain't a single one of them. And they're all rechargeable too. This irritates the hell out of me. All these batteries are rechargeable. Damn it. So I'm going to put all these rechargeable batteries right here. And there's two that aren't rechargeable. And I'm going to go grab a battery. Be right back. Let's see. I have batteries. I had to go take a battery out of another light. Look at that. Blue light. It's lit up. So I'm back. Hopefully. Let's see. Yes, I'm back in the mix. Back in the mix with Jay Watts. Look at us with our new battery. We got a mouse that works. Man. Thank you, my brother King Will. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Say, if it ain't enough, everyone delete Uber. I don't know what else does. Yeah, if it ain't enough to yell out to the world, delete Uber. Man. Bring in Venezuela, get Venezuela. Can Americans get the clue yet? Oh, yeah. Robbed and enslaved, man. And see, and this is the thing, man. When you start going through all the people that are involved with Uber, it's funding them. We're funding them. This is on our back. So when all these people, when they were bringing in, like I said, when they were bringing in Venezuelans, they were using basically foreign labor, slave labor, to make sure the retirement systems of Alabama, who was funded by Uber, they're invested in Uber. But guess what? So are the prison systems are used to fund the retirement systems of Alabama. Look at how the retirement system of Alabama is funded. It's funded through slavery. Uber is a part of that. Uber is a part of that too. Oh yeah, don't forget that More Perfect Union prison work release video. Oh yeah. So when you look at all the investors behind all these insurance companies, behind Uber, behind AON, behind Progressive, behind Blue Hill, when you look at all of these are all the same people using human labor, cheap human labor, to produce income and money so they can have the lives they want. In the meantime, the people like us who own the vehicles, own the car, basically we own the industry. But they say, if these drivers own the industry, how can we own the drivers? We can enslave them. We can pay them slave wages. They can make sure that the retirement systems are funded because somebody in Alabama is retiring. And guess what's going to happen? When they retire, they're going to want their money. Where's their money? Invested in Uber, invested in Lyft, invested in all these places. We retire. We want our money. Well, we got some slaves working right now to make sure your retirement package is funded. We got some slaves right now. They're driving for $4 right now. We just charged the person $23 and we're going to give the driver $4. The other $19, that helps fund you, Alabama, the retirement system. That helps fund all of these people because everybody jumped on Uber in 2024 because Uber lied and said, we can make $9 billion to fund you guys. We can make $9 billion. And we're only going to be fined like $100 million for stealing the money. We're going to be fined $100 million for stealing this money. SOC, they coming in saying, hey, we represent shareholders and we want to see what's going on. You guys got to show us behind the scenes what's going on with this money. What's going on? Uber and Lyft, they're silent on the matter. They don't know what to say. They go, oh shit. They want to see all the back end. They want to see the numbers. They want to see how much are we paying the drivers. And that is exactly what the article said. How much are you paying the drivers? Are you paying the drivers a livable wage? If you're not paying them a livable wage, you're paying drivers a slave wage. Drivers are being paid slave wages for owning the equipment. We own the equipment being paid slave wages, but we're funding retirements for people. We're funding a retirement system that we're not even a part of. None of us have retirement. And that's what Pax is doing. Pax is coming out with retirement packages. Jamil, you know, we sit down and talk about Pax is coming out with a retirement package. So all the money that goes in, it can help fund people when they get out. Man. Jeff, you seen the news of that illegal in my, that set New York City? Like, oh yeah, got set on fire in a train station or something like that. Oh yeah. I heard about that, man. I heard about that. If drivers were smart, we would partner together and buy Uber shares, and then we'll have a big say-so. But see, this is the thing, King Will. This is the thing I'll say. Uber is a Ponzi scheme. To buy into a Ponzi scheme, because you got to realize there are retirement systems that are invested in the Uber. When you pay into a retirement system, that means you're funding a perpetual system that has to be maintained. Look at Social Security. Look at the pensions and stuff that I go. People lose their entire pensions dealing with 401ks and shit like that. When you put your money into a perpetual system, it's a gamble. Imagine putting all your money on a craps table in Vegas, all your money on a craps table, but the person that's rolling the dice says, hey man, when you're ready to retire, retire. But in the meantime, I'm going to be playing with your money. You keep going to work, do what you do. Just keep bringing me more money to the craps table. Just keep funding the craps table. If you keep funding me at the craps table, I'm going to take care of you when you're ready to retire. Okay. Where's the retirement? We keep giving it to this dude at the craps table. We just keep giving it to him. And he's saying that when we're ready to retire, he's going to have the money that we want. That's Uber right now. That's Lyft right now. You're giving your money, Uber and Lyft are giving, all these people are investing into Uber and Lyft at the craps table. They're betting on us drivers not to fight back. They're betting on us not to resist poverty. They're betting on us to keep driving for slave wages. That's what they're betting on with their retirement packages. That's what they're betting on, that we stay stupid, we stay docile, that we don't rise up, that we just make up a new excuse for why we ain't getting surges, a new excuse for why we don't get streaks no more, a new excuse for why no. Excuses lead to poverty. Solutions lead to wealth. What's the solution? We know all the players in the game. We know all the players. We know how these things are playing out. We know we're being used to fund retirement packages everywhere. We know that. So if you know that, why would you want to be a part of that? I want to build my own retirement, because if your retirement grows, if all the money you put in right now, grows at an annual rate of 5%, the index or anything else grows at an annual rate of 5%. That means if you put in $1,000, next year it's $1,005 or whatever. 1,050. And then next year is going to have, you're going to put in more thousands. So you keep putting in more. So now you got 2,000, like maybe 2,150. But it's all your money you're putting into the crap table. But you're thinking, oh, I made an extra $150. It took you 2 years to make $150. It took you 2 years. I can make $150 today. So why not let me build my own retirement? If every day I said, or every month I said, I'm going to put $1,000 in an envelope every month. Some months I can, some months I can't. I'm going to put that's my retirement. If I put $1,000 in an envelope every month I work, in 4 years, you should have $48,000 worth of envelopes. And people say, well, you ain't making money on your money. You know what? Ain't nobody gambling with my shit either. If I'm going to gamble it, I'll go gamble it. I'll take this shit to a casino my damn self. I can go put a couple of $100 on a craps table, because if all you're making is $150 a year on your retirement or $150 every 2 years, if you're only gaining $150 every 2 years, I can make that shit on a craps table in like a month. I mean, in a couple of hours. You give me your money and you tell me, Jeff, you give me $150 in a couple of hours. That's more than what I make on my retirement in a fucking year. And you go, give it to me. I'll go to the casino with that shit. What do you think Uber and Lyft are doing? They're down $24 billion right now. They're down $24 billion from a month ago. They're playing craps. $24 billion in the hole. Lyft is over $1 billion in the hole right now. So all of these people are in the hole. I had Lyft's up. Lyft is $1.7 billion in the hole. 1.697,916. $1.6 billion, $1.7 billion in the hole at the craps table right now from last month. And people keep putting their money into it, I can bet on myself. You know what my retirement investment might be? Buying me a fleet of trucks. Because if you telling me my retirement, if I give you my money to gamble with, and you tell me I'm going to make an extra $150 a year on your retirement, Jeff, I'm making an extra $150 a year on your retirement, Jeff. Why don't I just go out and buy me a truck and I can make a few $1,000s in profits a month, a few grand. My trucks can be my retirement. I have a fleet out there driving around. They're bringing me money back. That's covering all the expenses. That's covering the notes. That's covering the interest. And guess what? Whatever profit is left over, that's my retirement. I put it in an envelope. Yep, that's my retirement. I'm gambling my own retirement money now instead of trusting other people to gamble with it because they fuck around and lose it. What do you got? They tell you investing is a risk. Be ready to assume risk. Okay, so you telling me I have to be willing to assume risk if you gamble with it. What about me wanting to gamble with my own? Oh, that's too risky. The fuck you mean it's too risky? All I got to do is look at how the other people are playing. So I say, if I see all y'all making this play, just like I told people a couple of years back, there's going to be a big play on the stock market. There's going to be a big play on the stock market. A lot of people listened. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people laughed at me. Jeff, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Jeff, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, Jeff. I said, there's going to be a play on the stock market. Jeff, you don't know what you're talking about. Wait a minute. That was a day that I was investing. I invested like some money. I lost money that day. I was almost $6 grand. I lost money, but after hours, it was spiking. It was spiking after hours. So, and then in 1 week, I was investing and I made $1,100 that week. I made $1,100 that week of investing. $1,100. Now, in one day of me investing, gambling my own fucking money, in one day, I made $2,144. It jumped to $9 grand. In one day. I'm trying to show you guys this shit, but it's hard. So it spiked in one day. I'm going to show you the biggest spike that I ever had in my fucking life. The biggest spike I ever had in my whole life. I'm going to wait till I show you this shit. Today, in one day. I made $26,901 in one day. I've never made that much money in one day in my life. $26,000 in one day. That's one day. It says, I'm gonna open it for you. It says today. That was it. It says today. That's what I made in one day. $26,000 in one day. If I'm gonna gamble my money, let me gamble myself. You're telling me I'm gonna give you $150, Jeff. $150. And I'm like, I think I can do better than that myself. Let me gamble my shit myself. I mean, let me find another day I was up. This was a day I was up $16,000 that day. I was up $16,896 that day. In one day. So I tell people, if you're going to gamble my money and fuck with my money, you better do better than I can do with it, because I know what I can do, because I'm an accountant. I watch shit. I know how things move. I know how money moves. When I see prison systems and I see pensions and shit like that investing into something, there's a reason why. Somebody knows something. You don't think Nancy Pelosi knew shit? You don't think Nancy Pelosi knew what to invest in, when to pull out, when to put in, when to buy, when not to buy? You got to know who to watch and how to watch them. Once you start doing that, you know how to move. I told people there's going to be a play on the stock market. I told everybody, I said, there's going to be a play on the stock market. Everybody's like, okay. That was it. They said, okay. You know how much shit I paid off? All my business expenses, everything I had business loans left and right. I paid all that shit off in one shot. I know Bank of America was like, holy fuck, bruh, where'd you get all this money from? I said, I'm paying off all the loans y'all gave me. I'm paying it all off. I'm paying it all off in one shot. Bank of America was like, okay, we trust you. Of course you do. I'm an accountant. You guys are like bank tellers. So I'm telling you, I'm going to go get the money. Trust me. Okay. I paid everything off in one shot. They was like, this motherfucker really did it. Way ahead of schedule. Everything way ahead of schedule. Credit score went through the fucking roof. But that's why I tell you guys, excuses lead to poverty. Solutions lead to wealth. I wear a shirt sometimes that says straight out of excuses. I'm gonna show you this shirt. I like showing y'all shit because a lot of people, they don't understand that I really live this shit, man. I believe it enough to live it. I live this shit. This is a shirt I wear sometimes. It says straight out of excuses. That's it. Straight out of excuses. I don't got no excuses, man. I'm out. I'm too old for excuses. I should know better at this point. I'm too old for that shit. So when you are at the age you're at and you're making excuses all the time, that's on you, because you should know better. You should know better. This is starting to sound like Dave Ramsey over here. A lot of haters don't say that shit because a lot of haters know that I do things very risky. But I say whoever has the risk reaps the reward. I'm high risk, but I'm also high reward. I'm high reward. Oh, JK said, hey, you had me crave some eggs and biscuits today when I saw that video, man. And a lot of drivers out there don't understand how I am because they think that, you know, I was working maybe at a job that I just didn't like. And I decided to drive because I needed extra income. Oh, man, I can't tell you the last time I had a job that didn't pay me at least fucking 2 G's a week. I can't even tell you because I've always had jobs like that. Rideshare is the first job that I've had in a long time that don't pay me that shit in a week. It used to. Rideshare is the only job I've had in a long time that don't pay me shit. That's dead serious. When I do mechanic work, people knew when I was in St. Louis doing, I was making $1,000 a day. 800 a day was easy. 700 a day, easy. Mechanic work. People say, well, why don't you keep doing that? Because you get to a point where everybody wants free and cheap shit. They don't think your time is worth nothing because they've looked on YouTube and they say, well, this is, you know, I saw it shouldn't be that hard to do because I saw it on YouTube. Look like they did. I mean, everything on YouTube looks easy. I make shit on YouTube look easy. I got tons of repair videos on YouTube and I say this shit's pretty easy. I make it look easy because I want people to go in, and I always put like a difficulty scale. So on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 4 out of 10. This is probably a 6 out of 10. This might be a 7 out of 10. This might be a 3 out of 10. I always give a difficulty scale because I want people to know you can do it, but be ready for the risk. You might have a stuck bolt, a rusted bolt, a broke off fucking bolt, anything. So I tell folks, don't call me saying, well, I looked at it on YouTube and it looks easy. Then fucking do it. What are you calling me for? Do it. You don't have the tools. You don't have the time. You don't got the equipment. You got the knowledge. You think because you pull up a fucking YouTube video, all of a sudden you're like, amazing. Oh, I'll pull up a YouTube video. It looks easy, Jeff. I'll pay you to do it. I'll give you like $100. I'm like, bro, I charge $250. What do you mean 100? Oh, it looks easy. Looks like $100 job. Then fucking do it. What are you calling me for? I told you I charge $250. What are you calling me for? I was willing to give you 100. I'm not willing to take 100. I could do other shit with my time to make $100, way less effortless than that. So no, I'm cool. Rideshare is the only job I've done for a long time that don't pay me what I think I'm worth. Rideshare does not pay me what I think I'm worth. Ride service, private rides. Now we fucking talking. Now. I can do private rides. Oh yeah. I could do private ride. What time? Hey, I don't know about you guys, but if it wasn't for my private clients, the last 2 months would have been absolutely brutal. And even with my private clients, it still wasn't great. Hard times ahead. Exactly. With private clients, I can survive. With Uber and Lyft, I can't. There's no way I'll be able to pay for all the shit I got doing Uber and Lyft. No way possible. I wouldn't even want to try. And that's why I tell people have multiple streams of income. Have other ways you can do. Always be working on something. If, like I said, excuses lead to poverty, solutions lead to wealth. So think, write all your bills down, write every bill you got, and add a little bit to it if you got to round up. Divide that shit by how many days you expect to work next month. I never divide my shit by 30 because I'm not working 30 days. People say, well, divide it by 30. Motherfucker, this ain't fucking math class. Don't divide that shit by 30 because I'm not working 30 days. I don't work 7 days a week. There's 4 weeks, sometimes close to 5. I work 4 days, 5 days. So I'll do 20 to 25 days. I'm taking about 5-6 days off this month, sometimes more than that. So what I do is I say, I'm going to divide it by 20 days. All my bills divided by 20. Every time I choose to work, I need to at least cover that. If I exceed that, then I can take a day off. If I don't exceed that, I can't take a day off. I got to work twice as hard now because I didn't exceed within 20 days. If you can do it in 15 days, guess what? You just work half the month. If you exceed it in 15 days, you can come up by working harder, or you can say less risk, only do private. I'm not fucking around. There's a way to do it. So are you with Hum or Pax? I'm with both of them. That's like asking me if I'm with Uber or Lyft. Motherfucker, I drive both of them. What the fuck? It's an app. This is not employment, motherfucker. These are apps. Are you Ford or Chevy? Hey, I got a fucking Escalade and Expedition. I got both of them, motherfucker. That's how I operate. You expand your horizons. Shit, you got Beamer? I got a Beamer and a Benz. Shit. I mean, I got a Beamer. Yeah, a Beamer and a Benz. It's like, spread your shit. Like, no, don't. There's no such thing as hum or packs. There's no such thing as hum or packs. If you drive apps, every app should be on your phone should be paying you something. If the apps, like you look at my Uber and my Lyft, it's zeros on them. I drive Uber and Lyft, but I have zeros on them because they're not paying me shit right now. I'm paying me right now. When PAX comes out, PAX will be paying me. Right now, I'm paying me. I'm using commercial insurance on hum right now. But once I get on PAX, I'll be doing PAX rides, maybe less on hum and more on PAX, depending on how it works out. But there's no such thing as hum or PAX. There's no such. If anybody out there, and I'm gonna tell all these hum drivers out there too. I'm glad you brought that shit up. I'm gonna tell all you hum drivers out there. If you think because I mentioned PAX and because PAX supports Mike Drop Barbecue and because PAX says we need you online, we need you getting drivers involved, we need our communities back, we need you, and we're willing to help and support your channel. If you don't like PAX because of that, and fuck you then. Because I still pay hum every month. I pay hum every month because I support them. I want to see them win. I didn't discontinue my subscription just because PAX came skipping along. No. I support them. I don't do any rides on hum because hum don't send rides like that. But I'm not going to sit up there and say, well, because PAX is here, fuck hum. No, I'm all about small apps. I'm all about making sure everything clears the board. But we got some hum drivers out there. Oh, well, they PAX now. They're talking about some PAX shit. See, that's why I don't fuck with everybody. And it's no knock to PAX. I mean, it's no knock to hum. But there's drivers that don't understand business. They don't understand independent contracting. I am an independent contractor. If you pay me, let's sit down. Let's talk. If you pay me and I know I can cover some life with that shit, let's sit down. Let's talk. I'm an independent contractor. But if you mad at me because I'm an independent contractor, you looking for fucking employees then. And I'm not that man. Nuh-uh. I'm not doing that. You're right. I'm not the type to discontinue use. Shit, I was driving hum. I got rides on hum for the past couple of days, using them for a commercial insurance. All my airport runs I've been doing, I still pay them. Yeah, I'm not going to discontinue using one app just because a new one came out. It just means the competition is there. Exactly. The competition is what's going to help. When other riders out there may say, well, I don't like using hum, I like using PAX, or I don't like using PAX, I like using hum. I got both, motherfucker. I'm covering both boards. I'm covering both. I got Uber, I got Lyft. I'm covering both. Because the more tools you got in your toolbox, I don't walk around with just a Phillips screwdriver all fucking day. I have a flathead too. I got a Phillips and a flathead. I don't just get a flathead one day and say, well, shit, I got a flathead. Let me throw my Phillips away. I don't need that Phillips no more. Shit, I got a flathead now. No, these are two different tools. Hum and PAX are not the same. Uber and Lyft are not the same. Uber and PAX are not the same. Hum and Lyft is not the same. You got flatheads. You got Phillips. You got a hammer. You got wrenches. You got vice grips. I got toolboxes. If one tool I can't use to get this shit off, I go to open the drawer, pull another tool out. Guess what? It works. I just needed some needle nose. The vice grips are too big. I use the needle nose. It works. Sometimes Uber and Lyft ain't paying shit. Guess what? Private rides. Hum works. Guess what? I got some schedules hitting up on PAX right now, so I can't take shit on anything else. I don't turn Uber and Lyft on. Have these tools in your toolbox. So for all those hum drivers out there that don't understand what the fuck is going on, I'm an accountant. I'm a businessman. Been one since I was 15 years old. Had my first accounting job at 15 years old. Got a degree in it. Worked for millionaires my whole life. I know business. So all these people who think, oh man, a new app is coming out. Oh, I don't like that one. I'm gonna stop using this one. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I would never sit and listen to you because you don't understand the dynamic of money. You don't understand the dynamic of tools. Money ain't nothing but a tool. So if somebody's gonna give me more tools, cool. Give me more tools. Let's play. Let's go. Let's do this shit. Yes, I think I'm gonna get a phone solely dedicated to Lyft because sometimes when I'm on Uber, I don't get pings. Yeah, I do both. I do Uber and Lyft because sometimes I get pinged, sometimes, and none of them really make sense. Some of them are just trash. See, I could literally toss Lyft in the trash to still make some money, but I couldn't survive. Vice versa. Uber gets too many rides. Yeah, but see, and Tom, I'm gonna tell you like this, Tom. For all the rides somebody can do on Uber, I could do maybe 2 and kill every ride they had. I made $180 a day. And I'm like, guess what? I did 2 rides and made, 300. I did 2 rides and made 275. So I made $75 more than you, and you made 200 all day, and you worked 10, 12 hours. I drove maybe 3 hours total and made 275. It's work smarter. You got to work smarter out in these streets. We know how logistics works. If you've been doing rideshare this long and you still haven't figured it out yet, you still haven't figured out that if you're doing quality rides, you don't got to do quantity rides. That's why I will never kick an app off my phone. Oh, and you see the idiots, the buzzards in the comments, the buzzards be in the comments. Well, if you guys are independent contractors, why are you driving Uber and Lyft? You think Uber and Lyft are employment? Uber and Lyft are for independent contractors, you idiot. Why are you driving Uber and Lyft if you guys are independent contractors? Also, you're an employee brain, motherfucker. You think because you got Uber and Lyft on your phone, you work for Uber and Lyft. That's what you really think. And they expose themselves with the stupid statements they make. Because you look in the Uber and Lyft TOS and it says drivers are independent contractors. Drivers are independent contractors. And yet the idiots, yeah, if you guys are true independent contractors, why are you driving for Uber and Lyft? I don't even listen to idiots no more, man. Just let them talk. Let them talk. Because we're going to be out here making money. We're going to be making, yeah, that's the thing. I don't take nature hikes. I do not take nature hikes. A nature hike to me is $150. Nature hike to me is $200. I did a nature hike for $300. $300 for a nature hike. That's what it costs. I'm not doing it for no $60 on Uber or Lyft. Why am I gonna do it for $60 when I can do it for $150? Like, no, we're not doing that because they're gonna pay that to the app. They're gonna pay $175 to the app. The app's gonna give you 65 out of the 175. You might as well just tell the people I'll do it for 150. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. So I'm just one of those drivers, man. I'm one of those people who I work corporate my whole life, and I can just look at a financial statement. I can look at a financial situation and see right through it. I can go, you know what? I know who's winning and who's losing. I see clearly right now who's winning and who's losing. When we're doing rideshare, I see clearly who's winning and who's losing. The only people winning are the executives. The shareholders aren't winning because they're getting fucked with a Ponzi scheme and don't even realize it. Executives are winning because they're getting free stock and cashing out all the time. Executives are killing right now. Drivers ain't winning. Riders are getting ripped off. Shareholders are in the dark. The only people winning are the executives. These criminals in suits walking around. They're the only ones winning. The engineers stealing our tips. They're winning. The supervisors letting the engineers steal our tip. They're winning. Drivers ain't winning. Riders ain't winning. Shareholders ain't winning. You got all these people, wolves in sheepskin, working at Uber and Lyft. Oh, we're doing great things for the community. We're helping the community. Yeah, they selling people bullshit. You want to help your community? Keep your money in your community. Do a private ride. And I've been telling y'all for how long? Even when I met Jamil, and Jamil was like, hey, man, you guys can do livery. We was like, what the fuck is livery? He says, just go get your livery permit. I was like, what the fuck's a livery? He showed all of us at Native Wings that day his livery permit, his airport permit, his commercial insurance. He showed all of us all of that he had. He says, I can do this without Uber and Lyft. I can take a ride off of Uber and Lyft and just, they can't do nothing to me because I got it. I got the permits. I got the insurances. They can't do nothing to me but be mad. That's it. And that's when I got on the live stream. And I had Jamil on the live stream. That week, I had Jamil on the live stream telling everybody what he had. His permits, his insurances, his background check for the airport. He told everybody everything right on that live stream. This was almost 2 years ago. About a year and a half ago. He told everybody everything on that live stream. Everything. And here we are in December 2024. And what is Uber saying? Hey, you guys can get your own permits and you can get your own insurance. And motherfuckers are acting surprised right now. Ooh, Uber said we can get our own insurance. We can get business licenses in Nevada and permits, and we could do our. We've been telling y'all for 2 years, but people don't listen. They don't listen. What Alex say? Hey, big bro, these buzzers want to play it safe. I got tired of telling people how to make more money. All you telling me is you don't love yourself. Good. More money for me. Exactly. Matt, you was at the Native Wings with us. You was there. Matt, you were there. You and DB came through. You remember, we were all sitting at the bar going, what the hell? Because we had never heard nobody talk about livery insurance and background checks at the air. We never heard of that. Jamil walked in the building, was like, man, you was at the Native with us. And I said, next live stream, I'm having you on. Fuck that. Because everybody needed to know. The moment I found out, everybody needs to know this information so we can move different. Next thing you know, I got my livery permit. I still ain't went and did my airport background. I was just telling Jamil about that the other day after they was taking pictures of my license plate. I said, I should go get an airport background. I bet they gonna see me and be like, oh, you that motherfucker with the orange Jeep. So it's like, man, I know. Hey, Abby says, I remember it too. And I wasn't even there. He's like, yeah. But this is how long it's been, Matt. How long ago was that? Was a long time ago. That was easily about 2 years. I think I only had the Beamer. I know that. I only had the Beamer. I didn't have. So it had to be like almost 2 years ago. At least a year and a half. And I'm like, we were telling everything that people are saying right now on the internet. Everything. Yeah, last March. Yep. Because it was raining out. It was kind of chilly and raining because we were like, dude, it's cold as hell out here. We were trying to move closer to the building because it was starting to rain a little bit and we were freezing. So we started trying to move closer to the building. We was moving all the tables and shit. We was freezing. It was March. Man, this is what is it? Hey, Jeff, I think you're the type to have people who are smarter than you around. Some people keep people who aren't that bright because of an ego. Oh, yeah, I do it. I tell everybody, man, if you want to be smart, go to school. That's it. If you want to be smart, go to school. If you want to read, go to a library. If you want to learn how to work on cars, go to a mechanic shop and everything. Go to a trade school. Always go into an environment where you can be educated. I tend to look at people and I see very educated people. That's my school. I hang around people like Jamil. That's my school. That's my education. You see a lot of people who want to hang. They want to hang down. See, I want to hang up. I don't want to hang down. When you hang, you don't learn nothing from these people. A lot of buzzards and pigeons out there ain't teaching you shit. They gonna teach you how to make new excuses so you can stay broker. Well, I'm gonna teach you some new excuses, Jeff. The next time somebody say do a private ride, say, well, I ain't got no commercial insurance. That's what Jeff, that's all you gotta say. I ain't got no commercial insurance. And you don't have to do a private ride now. Just do it on the app. Oh man, we're gonna be broke together forever. It's like, yo, okay. Yeah, like, no, I want to be around a smart motherfucker. Say, you know what? You tired of being broke? You want to get a permit? I got commercial insurance. You know what I'll do, right? I got my own background and shit at the airport, right? I said, dude, let's put this shit on the internet. Let's tell everybody. And now it's to the point where Uber's running around going, hey, you want to book a private driver? You want to have a private driver? You want a professional driver? Uber and Lyft both using the words private and professional all the time now. Because they know what we own now. They know the shit we own now. And I hope a lot of drivers out there are realizing this industry is not what it used to be. It's not. They used to pay drivers to drive. They used to pay drivers to entice us to come drive for them, for the apps on their platforms. Now they're milking everybody now. So you got to be smart. Yeah, exactly. Pigeons going to have you on them streets 12 hours a day. Work smarter, not harder. Man, and I saw a video. I saw one of them pigeon channels. They was like, oh, yeah, man, I turn my app on 6 a.m. and I take every ride till 6 p.m. 12 hours. I bang out $220. And I'm like, what? 220? Motherfucker, I make 135 in like about 40 minutes. It's like 220 in 10 hours in 12 hours. The fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, that's nuts. $220 in 12 hours of driving. We can make 135 and like just do a ride for $100 and they're gonna give you a tip for 35. When I did my airport ride, like I said, I went up, picked them up. I do it all the time. Same airport ride, same thing. The guards know me at the gate. I pull up to the gate. Hey, what's up, man? This is Jeff. They go, oh, Jeff, what's good, my man? How you been? Long time no see. Yeah, the doc's and I've been flying a lot lately, man. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of surgeries and stuff, man. They let me right in the gate. They got guard gates at all their plate because these are rich people. They got guards that talk to you and shit. So it's like, go in, they see me all the time. They see that big ass truck, they see the Beamer pull up. They see me come, they see me in line. Cause it'd be like 4 or 5 cars deep and they'd be like waving at me and shoving like when I get up there, we'll just chat for a minute. Yeah, smart people make good frenemies. Yeah, exactly. was a one time a YouTuber was shaking us for not making 1K a week. What are y'all even doing? Y'all ain't even a man if you don't make 1K a week. Shit. They making 1K a week driving 1,100 miles. They driving 1,100 miles to make $1,000. I'm like, yeah, okay. You driving 1,100 miles to make $1,000. Yeah, I ain't trying that shit. I'm not beating my car up. Hell no. So what he knew what was going on, and he needed this platform to share what he knew. And Idaho has similar laws as AZ, so hum is growing now. The rest of the states are messed up. Act like IC support towns. Yeah. And that's why I tell folks, man, we're going to have some smaller apps out there. And even people that are in certain towns where the laws are kind of screwed up, you can always make a collective. I think Denver's making a collective right now. Everybody's making collectives and cooperatives and co-ops and shit like that. These are just platforms. Uber and Lyft is not the entire rideshare industry. They would like to be the entire rideshare industry because there's more money to them. If everybody was tricked to believe that the only way you can get a ride is to have Uber and Lyft on your phone. People are getting declined and canceled nonstop like crazy now because nobody's falling for that shit no more. Because we know if we want to go out here and make money, we really want to make money, you need to talk to somebody. You've got to cruise up and be like, listen, man, they actually give me $14 for this ride. Do you believe that? 14? Oh, what, man? We paid $47 for this. Yeah, they give me $14 for this, man. Well, how about we just give you the 47? Can you take us? I was like, bro, hell yeah, I'll do it for like 35. Hell, I'll do it. Hey, here's 50. Just keep the change. Here's 50. They do that shit all the time. Because you got to let them know, this is my car. This is how we're getting there. I want to buy my own commercial insurance and do my own thing. I've been driving since 15 years old. No commercial insurance until this year. I never used commercial insurance until this year. That's how many years I've been driving without commercial insurance. Like, motherfuckers, oh, you only doing it because you got commercial insurance. Motherfucker, this is the first year I ever had it. And I've been driving since 15 years old. I'm 51. That's like 35 years without commercial insurance. I've been driving people around for 35 years. I ain't fucked nobody up in 35 years. Now, oh yeah, well, since you got a YouTube channel, you're going to wreck. It's like, okay, you need to make sure. I tell motherfuckers, if you want to do it under the radar, I did it for 35 years under the radar. 35 under the radar. Only reason why I even got it now is because of hum. If I didn't have hum, I'd be probably on Jamil's insurance because he's got commercial. He can sign up a fleet up under him. So we could all, like 5 of us could say, hey man, we all want to pay Jamil for commercial insurance. How much do you pay every month? He calls his guy. He says, I need all these guys put on my commercial insurance policy. These are their cars or whatever, or I want to make it a fleet. And it says, okay, this is what the rate is. And we just split the rate 6 ways. And every month, just make sure you cash out or Venmo Jamil, whatever your 1/6 of whatever the policy is. That's it. You're done. And you can do whatever you want to do. You got commercial insurance. You have an umbrella policy. But not just Jamil can do that. Anybody can do that. Any 6 drivers, 10 drivers can come together and say, let's talk to a broker and get a deal brokered with commercial insurance. Any drivers can do that. 5 drivers can do that. 2 drivers can do that together. Hey man, let's call a broker and get an insurance deal. Because what's Uber doing right now? Well, we need drivers to get their own commercial insurance. Imagine every single individual driver getting their own commercial insurance. You know how expensive that shit is? It'll be easier if you say, hey, there's 10 of us. How can we get an umbrella policy for 10 of us? What can we do? How can we do it? There's 6 of us. How can we get an umbrella policy for 6 of us? Talk to a broker. A broker say, okay, I can give you guys a policy. These are the amount of miles you guys can drive within a year. This is what you're going to do. This is blah, blah, blah. And this is how much we'll cover you for. Okay, cool. We just needed to know. That's how much it is a month. That's how much it is a month. That's it. See, and Uber's telling everybody, oh, you got to get yours on your own. Go get your own insurance. If you was on Uber's collective agreement under Uber's umbrella, you can do it together as a team. That's why I said teams are the smartest way to do this. These apps have taught you that you are enemies of the person next. You have to fight through Trip Radar with the person next to you. I don't even look at Trip Radar. I don't even look at Uber and Lyft, and I do just fine because Trip Radar is not going to pit me against the next man. We laugh at the shit in Trip Radar. We get cash rides, just people walking around. We see a phone lit up in somebody's face. They need a ride. And guess what? I got a big truck right here. Here's my business card. If you guys can't find a ride tonight, just hit me up or text me. I'll still be in the area. Well, can you do a ride right now? Yeah, I could do a ride right now. I thought you guys are, no, we ain't got no ride. Weren't you guys, well, we're going over to Avondale. Tell you what, $80, I'll take it to Avondale. Hey, that's it, $80. That, hey, shit. Because right now they're trying to say 135 for, black SUV, 110 for XL, $85, man. I'll take you on that. Bet, let's go. And that's how you handle it. That's how you handle it. See, why is it Lyft the cash out? JK, you heard that dude in Vegas said that shit on the news, man. Them business cards are big problem. We've been killing them with them cards, man. He was like, and the news was, so what do you think about drivers who are out there giving out their actual business card so they can take man, them business cards are a big problem. Eating their ass up. And it's like, that's the thing. How does he know business cards are a big problem unless Lyft and Uber told his ass that shit? Lyft and Uber told him, man, be business. Just like at the airport, the dude was like, well, you can't talk about nobody at the airport other than Uber and Lyft. I'm like, does Uber and Lyft got all y'all by the nuts? Like, you think I'm really going to sit here and not talk about any other app just because Uber and Lyft is paying you to kick me off the lot if I'm talking about another app? Man, I ain't worried about you. Fuck that. They ain't paying me and I'm doing all the work. It's like, shit. Pay me, and then I'll talk about you. If you ain't paying me, I ain't worried about you. It's like, what is the, man? So just to get rideshare insurance added to your current insurance or call current insurance to ask them about rideshare or commercial insurance. Yeah. And that's the thing, Emmanuel. I actually have a video about rideshare insurance because a lot of people don't know what rideshare insurance is. They think rideshare insurance is the insurance you have if you're doing rideshare. That's what they think. And that's not what it is. Commercial insurance, livery insurance, taxi insurance, and black car insurance are all insurances that you use if you're doing actual like rides. Rideshare insurance is only if you have your app turned on, you have no pings, you have to have Uber Lyft turned on, you have no pings from any app on your phone, you haven't accepted a ride, you're not on a ride. Rideshare insurance only works for a short period of time. Let's say I got my app turned on right now. I got rideshare insurance. I got my app turned on. I'm driving through the streets, waiting on a ping, waiting to accept the ride, and I get into a wreck. That's rideshare insurance will cover you right there. But let's say I got rideshare insurance. I'm driving through traffic, this and that. I get a ping. I accept the ping. So now I'm on my way to pick somebody up. I get into a wreck. Rideshare insurance stopped the moment you accepted that ping. Rideshare insurance only lasts for a couple of seconds. So I tell people, how about this? Don't drive around with your app turned on. Drive around on your own personal insurance. Drive around on your own personal insurance. When you want to start scouting rides, pull into a parking lot. Turn the app on. Because it's rare that you're going to get into a wreck just sitting in a parking spot scouting rides. So you don't really need rideshare insurance. It's just a sucker bet. Rideshare insurance is go to the casino. They go say, hey, you want to put one of these bets on here? A fire bet? You want to make a fire bet? What's a fire bet? A fire bet is if you roll if you hit a red or if you did, then you get money. No. So yeah, give me a fire bet. By the time you finish making all your fire bets, you've lost all the fucking money you've made because you've been making fire bets the whole time, thinking you're going to get a payout from a fire bet. It's a little side bet. Rideshare insurance is a side bet. And you really don't use it for shit. You use your private. If I leave my house right now, no app turned on, no nothing, just drive to Walmart. That's my private insurance. I got car insurance. I got full coverage. I'm just driving to Walmart. I can't drive to Walmart and go, well, since you do rideshare, the fuck you mean since I do rideshare? I didn't have the apps turned on. Well, since you do it, no, it don't matter. Since I do it, I wasn't doing it. I'm going to Walmart. Wasn't no app turned on. Hit up Uber, hit up Lyft, ask him, does his app turned on? No, his app's not turned on. Yeah, my private insurance covers me because I pay for private insurance when I'm not doing rideshare. When I'm doing rideshare, I have commercial, I have livery. And if I'm actually out there driving the fucking streets waiting on a ride, then I'm the idiot. So I go into a parking lot. I sit at Circle K. I sit at Quick Trip. I sit in apartment complexes. And I park my shit, boop, turn my truck off, and I start scouting rides. I don't need rideshare insurance. I just don't drive around like that. And you got people, oh, well, I'll be driving around scouting rides. Well, you the idiot. Because they're going to just look and say, well, his apps were turned on when he had that accident. According to Lyft and Uber, his apps were on for the past 2 hours and he had an accident. It's like, well, shit. You don't have rideshare insurance? No. And you just driving around? Yeah. then you the idiot. Because you don't that's a fire bet. You don't need it. You just got to be smarter than the insurance company, because they're gonna deny you anyways. Even if you have a wreck with it, and they're gonna find some way not to pay you. They're gonna figure it out. Deny. See, I was just saying it's a tough market out there when people can get a ride from Uber that's only charging them $1.25 a mile. It doesn't leave a lot of wiggle room for negotiating. Oh yeah. But see, that's the thing. Time to wake up. A lot of times I don't even ask people what they paid. I just tell them what I'm willing to do it for. I never ask what somebody paid, because I don't care what they paid. If they say, well, I got the ride for free, that don't mean I'm going to do the fucking ride for free. Well, I got the ride for free because my cousin actually going to pay for it. I got the ride for free. So you going to do the ride for free? Sure, I'll do it for free. Since you didn't pay shit for it, and I won't do it for shit. No. I don't give a fuck if you got a Lamborghini. If somebody gave you a Lamborghini for $5, you sell that Lamborghini for market value. You don't say, well, since I only got it for $5, I mean, I'll sell it to you for $6. It just made my money back. No, fuck that. Market value. I do all my rides at market value. So I tell somebody, hey, I'll go up there. This is the price. Oh man, well, Uber's only charging us, $17. Oh well, shit, I can't beat 17, man. You better off just taking an Uber. You want to take a risk? Get some smelly motherfucker with the bumpers hanging off and the taillights don't work. You could take that risk. Or I got this truck sitting right here. I got my Beamer sitting right here. I got my Jeep sitting right here. Man, fuck it, yeah, let's do it. Hey, man, he's saying $30. Is 30 cool? 30's cool. I even had a video one time. I was picking up somebody to do a 1 mile ride. 1 mile. It was Lyft. Just basic Lyft. 1 mile. I pull up, and the dude comes walking out. One dude and like 4 girls come walking out. This is just Lyft. It's Lyft. So I'm like, I'm picking them up. Got to take them around the corner to these bars around the corner. I'm like, bro, they put it on basic Lyft. They didn't even put this on Excel, dude. I actually had a video. I said they didn't put this on Excel. I said, so I can't do 5 for this damn Lyft price. He was like, oh man, for real. I said, I'll tell you what, I'll cancel it and I'll do it for $20. He was like, okay, cool. That's work. So I don't know how much he paid for it. I have no idea. I just said, I'll cancel and I'll do it for $20. He said, cool, what's up? All the girls started getting in. The girl had the phone. He was like, hey, what's your cash app? What's your Venmo? So I gave my card. Here's my card right here. The Venmo cash app on back. He was like, hey, just send him $30. Now remember, they were giving me $7. Lyft was giving me $7 for a Lyft ride. They had 5 people. This was not a Lyft. I had to cancel. It wasn't a Lyft ride no more. It was an upgraded ride. And I'm not calling Lyft, hey man, they had 5 instead of 4. Lyft would be like, well, why'd you accept it? You should have canceled. So I just preemptively made an executive decision. I canceled the ride. You had too many for a Lyft ride. Cancel. I asked for $20. They gave me 30. So I went from $7 to $30, and it was 1 mile. I don't ask people what the fuck they paying. I have no idea what you paying. I don't even care what you paying. I'm willing to do it for this price. That's it. Oh, no. I ain't. That's cool. It's very rare that I pull up on a passenger who's willing to pay me more than they're paying Uber unless they're on a rush or been waiting. Yeah. And you're right. A lot of times people are penny pinching. They are penny pinching. But when we see the type of clientele that we get, like if I see somebody sitting there looking scrubby and scraggly and shit like that, I'm not asking them if they need a ride. I'm just not doing that. If they're wearing, a nice little shirt, seem like they got a nice watch on, their fucking pants are rolled back, like cuffed up and shit, because they don't want the pants to scrape the fucking ground. Okay, they're trying to take care of themselves a little bit. Might be good for a client. I scope motherfuckers out real quick. I'm like, if you see somebody who don't care if the back of their pants get walked on, they just scraggly as a motherfucker, dirty and dust. No, if somebody's cuffing their pants and rolling their pants up around so they don't walk in their pants and get their pants wet, that's a motherfucker that pays attention to detail. My truck is very paid attention to detail. So I look for shit like that in somebody. Looking at vagabonds and shit, I don't fuck with these people. I'm not trying to get a ride from everybody. Like I said, I took my doctor the other day. I said $70, normal ride, $70. He says, you know what? Do me a favor. Invoice me for $200. Merry Christmas. There you go. Thank you, Fortune. I appreciate that. Jeff, I'm enjoying the background music. It adds to streaming experience for sure. I like it too, man. It's different. It's not hollow. Kind of makes it seem like, this is an actual, like a radio show. Like you're tuning in right now to Jeff Watts right now, December 25. This is the capital city Phoenix right now. So if you're coming down, come on now, get your free hot dog. You get 2 hot dogs, you get 1 cookie, and you get a Sprite too for every one of you motherfucking buzzers. So come on down right now. It's like, shit, I'm gonna go get me a hot dog. I heard it on the radio. Ain't the radio, that's a live stream, motherfucker. It's like right now, if you're right now in the capital city of Phoenix, come on down, get you a free hot dog if you're a buzzard. Now, if you're a pigeon, you get a free cookie. I knew it. That's funny. Just they don't be stealing my hot dog, customers, motherfucker. Put some relish on some old ass relish. Young boy, we be in there having fun. We stupid. You can tell when a content creator gets creative to their usual uploads. Oh yeah, and see that's me, man. I watch YouTube on TV. Like when I'm laying in bed, I got the real big screen. So I watch YouTube. So I'm thinking all the time as I'm doing live streams and stuff like that. What would this look like if I was watching it? The sound quality's got to be good. The visuals got to be good. I mean, I'm finna go buy a whole nother fucking laptop just so I don't lag every once in a while. It don't lag all the time. But when it does lag, it irritates me. It irritates me when this shit lags. When I open up a new screen, it lags. When I see like the little thing spinning, that shit's irritating because I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So if I don't want to see it and I'm the one doing the live stream, that means I got to go spend some fucking money to fix that. I got to fix that. I can't just sit around going, I don't like that. No, fix it then. Fix it. If you don't like it, fix it. So I will be out like $300 something. But I'm going to buy a 2-year warranty on that fucking laptop too. Because like I said, this laptop, I bought this in 2019. And the only thing is I'm missing the L button and the O button. But that's why I have this Bluetooth fucking keyboard. Remember that shit? I took this laptop to go get it fixed, and it was like, man, it's gonna be like a couple $100 because we gotta do this. And the guy was like, why don't you just get a remote keyboard? I was like, what? What's a remote keyboard? It's a keyboard that just plugs into your laptop and it's remote with a remote. I said, oh shit, how much is that? Oh, like $20. I was like, let's do that then. I'm telling you, young boy, man, never a dull moment, never a dull moment. But we got different, there's different music inside of here. I don't like all this music. I can add music as well. So I can add music. Night driving, I like this beat. I'm gonna let y'all hear one of the other ones, but it's gonna sound like crap. Okay, this is called Acoustic Cinematic. Let me let you listen to this. This is Acoustic Cinematic. Now, I got about 6-7 choices to make, maybe 10 choices to make of music. But this is, I haven't listened to it all the way through. I just didn't like the intro. So let's see what this sounds like. You know, you guys are out there cruising in a car. You're trying to make money. You got customers in the background. And somebody's like, ooh, I like that music, man. Sounds like some Chinese harps and shit like that. Especially if you sit in the car right now eating Chinese food, this is for you. Ooh, my wonton tastes better. I like my egg drop soup with this music, Jeffy. See, I've never played this far into it because I'm like, what the fuck is this acoustic shit? The beats are just, they just go forever. They just loop forever, I guess. I don't know. So do you miss your old phone? Did you back it up to your new phone? I bet you connected to Google Drive. Yeah, I got Google Drive now. I don't mess around. I got Google Drive. All my numbers go to Google Drive because I ain't never doing that shit again. Can you put the beats you rapped on in the background? I wonder if I can because it's saying I can add music. It says media assets. Then at the bottom it says add music. So I wonder if I add music, they can link forever. See, this is all it does. Now let's do dance pop. So now you're going to hear dance pop. This is Acoustic Cinematic. I don't like it. This is dance pop. Let's see what this sounds like. I didn't even like the intro. I was like, yeah. As soon as it started, I didn't like it. Chinese harps. Okay, massage over. Now it's trying to turn over. Exactly. So you need this place for your next ride. Man, for real. Motherfucker fall asleep in the back. I'm like, dude, we only had like a 6-minute ride. That shit put me to sleep, bro. Cinematic acoustics. So this right here, this is more like when I do a live stream in the daytime, not a nighttime. So I could be like, Good morning, everybody. This is your DJ, Jay Watts, right here at the Mic Drop Barbecue. So if you're out there right now on the west side of town, make sure you come and get your car washed here at the Quick Quack. Right now at the Quick Quack, we're giving $5 off of every wax and every ride. So come on down, get your shit clean, baby. We even do your rugs. So it's like, that's what this reminds me of. It's like way too fucking energetic. It's like a daytime thing. It's like, come on down to the Quick Quack. We even add some motherfucking tire dressing for free. Today you get free tire dressing until 9:35. So if you're down before 9:35 and you got kids in the ride, every kid with nappy hair get a free fucking haircut. We got a barber on staff cutting the naps out of your little kid's head. So bring your nappy headed ass kids on down and get your shit cut today. I don't like dance pop. All right, the next one is called Daydreaming. This is Daydreaming. He said these are meth beats. Exactly. It's fucking meth head. He's like, that shit's crazy. Man, that's a straight advertising song. This is called Daydreaming. So this right here is tuned in to the sounds of the Mic Drop Barbecue. So if you down right now next to the farmer's market, make sure you get 2 corn on the cob for $1. You get a sweet potato pie. And also, if you come down before 3:30 p.m., we even give you napkins and plastic silverware. Fucking Daydreaming. All these beats just sound like advertising beats and shit. They don't sound like me. I said, what on earth is happening here today? Exactly. That's funny shit. Oh, no. Yeah, this is called Daydreaming. But they, like I said, I looked in my panel in StreamYard and they gave me media assets. So these are all. Oh, wait till you hear the next one. The next song, this is called Daydreaming. So we've done acoustic, cinematic, dance pop, Daydreaming. Let me see. It's got a little, like some scratches in there. All right, so now we're gonna do, it's another song. It's called Feeding the Ducks. The next song is called Feeding the Ducks. This is a real song. Listen to this shit. This is called Feeding the Ducks. This shit's funny. This right here is Jay Watts in the midnight hour. So this is the slow jams. So if you got this girl right now from school who she won't do your homework for you, I tell you what you do. You smack the bitch in the head with your backpack. I know that's me. Feeding the pigeons, I know it. I know this right here. See, this is the song the Uber algorithm plays every time somebody takes a shitty ride. Exactly. Feeding the ducks. Tonight, make sure you're out there feeding the ducks. If you're driving by the park, throw some bread out the window. Throw some popcorn on the ground for these pigeons so they can pick up some rides and make some money. For every $3 ride, you get an extra chip on your card. Smooth J sounds with a pigeon twist. I do it like this. I don't know, man. Just some of these beats, I don't know. It's just, they're too much. Okay, now the next beat is called Feeding the Ducks. The next one is called Into Space. Into Space. Let's see what this sounds like. We're going to go through all these fucking beats. This is called Into Space. Sound almost like a little kid, like trying to make a beat. There are no ducks in Phoenix Banks feeding the tweakers. Feeding the tweakers. This sounds like a video game, be like Dig Dug. Come down to the arcade today and bring all your quarters and we'll transfer your quarters out into some tokens and you can play Mrs. Pac-Man and Centipede for as long as you want. Only today until 6:00 p.m. And we'll have Dig Dug champion Jay Watts, who's cleared every board twice and now it's on super fast. You can see him play super fast. It's fucking Into Space. I don't know. All right, next beat. The next beat is called lo-fi. Lo-fi. Let's see what this is. Some of these shit I haven't even listened to. So we only got lo-fi, night driving, and rock left. I do night driving, so we're gonna play lo-fi right now. This is lo-fi. Elon music. I'll do it. Tesla beats. Trespassing poetry sounds. SpaceX. What is this? This is lo-fi. This is called lo-fi. Update on the Sun's Guard. What do you end up with? Nothing yet. So, because I just did all the BMW work today and everything. Me and him are looking for a manual car. We're looking for a manual car. Lo-fi. Mars poetry class is playing. They got a little lo-fi beat in there. I can see what they talking about, lo-fi. And it's almost like, hey, today, if you guys are out riding around in the west side of town and you need new furniture, make sure you stop by National Liquidators for your mattress today. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for representing out there. Yeah, that's cool. All right, now we're gonna listen to rock, because I do night driving. I'm gonna end on night driving, but we're gonna do rock now. But that's called lo-fi. It's okay. Let's do rock. This is rock. Yeah, that's right, baby. You're in the house right now with the craziest drivers in the city. We're wrecking Ralph. Yeah. We're doing the rideshare wrecking derby. Make sure you come down today and wreck your raggedy piece of shit into the next Honda Accord you see. Yeah. Did you have dollar shirts? I make all the shirts brand new. Today, we got monster trucks on the app. If you go to UberX, Uber Shared, and you'll see Uber Monster. For Uber Monster, you'll get trucks with 35-inch wheels and over. That's right. You'll drive up in style. You'll impress your friends in high school. The same friends that won't let you eat lunch with them. Fuck them. Pull up with Uber Monster today. Uber Monster, yeah! And we're with your driver, Kevin Mango. That motherfucker's wild. Wait till you see him. He wears a Megadeth t-shirt, a AC/DC pair of shorts, and fucking flip-flops. This is your driver. And you get a free Monster Energy drink with every ride. Fucking shit. It's WRQK with your hourly giveaway. You're listening to You're stupid. Is that you're listening to Kevin Mango and Pedro, the homeless DoorDash. The homeless DoorDash shadow. Don't forget to stop for your free Crusty Dusty and enter for your chance to win a Pedro t-shirt. This motherfucker said win a Pedro. Yeah, Pedro t-shirt. So we gonna rock it with the orange G. Saying for the first 6 in line, you get to take a bath at the port security, the Port Authority bathroom. You get the hall pass at the Port Authority bathroom for your shower today. Wash your greasy ass hair and deliver those greasy ass tacos, you DoorDash driver. I know. See, imagine having Jeff while driving past and listening to this. He's probably like, what is this guy talking about? He's like, who the hell's Pedro? He said, boy, your ass crazy. This is Plantation Economics 101, and you're tuned in to your DJ for the hour. This is Wild Willie. Wild Willie here at the Port Authority with Pedro and Kevin Mangold here in the monster truck on Uber X Monster. Say the duck hat music. There's got to be some of that too. I know it. But these are now so that's all the music they got. That's it. So this is normally I play night music, night driving. This is called night driving. This is what I do. So yeah, enough of that shit, man. Enough of that. We were going kind of wild. It's about the 2 hour and 40-minute mark. And you've been tuned in to JNBT's right here. You've been tuned in to Mic Drop Barbecue and tuned in to PAX live stream. Thank you for supporting the Mic Drop Barbecue. And if you out there drinking, make sure you get your vitamin C in, eat you a hot dog, and don't take no shit rides. Thanks, Abby. We was having too much fun with that. Pigeon economics. I know, pigeonomics. That goddamn fucking Pedro shit. He said you get a free, Pedro t-shirt. Yeah, Pedro. That shit's crazy. Fucking time to wake up, always fucking with it. Leave Pedro alone, man. That's just funny. Body Armor drink. Well, it's in a Body Armor bottle. But what I do is I've had this bottle for a long time. I fill it up with water, and then I got these drink packets. I pay like $2 for these like 10 drink packets. And you just put a drink packet in it. So I'm like, I got probably 10 bottles in my refrigerator, all of drinks that I've had in the past, but now they're all full of water with drink packet shit. Because I ain't paying for that $2.50 for them things when I get I can get 10 drink packets for like $2. So I make 10 drinks for $2. That's it. Instead of going buying these fucking things from the store. And I like keep them in the fridge. Like when you open my fridge, you see all these motherfuckers lined up. People think, damn, you rich, man. You got all them drinks in there? Damn, you rich. Motherfucker, these are all like water with drink packets in it. Say, yo, Jeff, man, I need to ride from your place to the airport right now. Say, whatever Uber offer you minus $5. Come on, man. Keep that AR 100. I know it. Oh, yeah. Yo, good deal. Yeah, liquid IV mostly. Oh, yeah. And see, and all my drink packets are all like sugar-free, vitamin C, high vitamin C, stuff like that. Because I'm like, you don't need to, you keep drinking sugar all day, you're going to be fucking pissing nonstop. He said, I didn't laugh so hard since the absolutely dude story. I was like, absolutely. Absolutely. I said, no, motherfucker, you ran into me. Absolutely. Man, we be over here acting stupid some days, man, acting stupid. But we do the best we can to make money. We know this industry is hard. This is a hard industry to work into. It's kind of hard to stay happy sometimes because you got haters down your back, got Uber and Lyft trying to deactivate you for anything, motherfucking riders trying to lie, cancel a ride just so they can get a free ride. We deal with a lot of shit in the day, man. Driving is not easy. And I know a lot of people, they don't get it. Y'all ain't doing nothing but driving. Shit, we navigating problems all day. We show up sometimes to domestic violence situations. We come pulling up and all you can see is, man, motherfucker, you get your shit done. And you pull up like, oh shit, I bet those are my people. Damn. We deal with that all the time. Drunk people being held back from fights at bars. We pull up, yeah, you look at her, hold me back because I'm going to whoop your. I'm like, damn, I bet that's my dude right there. Damn. Yup. Customers line the food, man. That's the thing. We deal with a lot. We don't just drive, man. We navigate problems all day. We navigate problems. Before say, hey, just learn how to shave my own head. Save $40 a month, bro, doing stuff by your own. Is satisfying. Might do an oil change next. Save hella money. Make sure, Fortune Picks, if you live by an Advanced Auto, if you live near an Advanced Auto, go to Advanced Auto because they're all going out of business. You get up to 80% off. 80%. Dude, I just went and bought a bag of shit for like $80. And they end up $16 out the door. I'm going back because I was like, I didn't believe it, man. I said, let me go in there and see. Maybe they might give me, 20% off, 30% off, because you see 20, 30% all over the store. But some says 80% by the radiators. So I was like, man, y'all really doing 80% off? Dude was like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. I put all the stuff on the counter. He rang it all up. It was like $80-something. He hit a button. Boop. That shit dropped all the way down to 13 and went to 16. I was like, You telling me all this shit was 16? I could have just kept shopping all day. I gave him a $20 bill. Man, I'm going back. It's like, bruh, man. Say, Tom, are you getting to that co-op club thing we heard about in Colorado? Yeah. He's like, I don't know enough about it. Get involved in that shit. Like, man, it turned out to be Friday night spatulas. Say, what's the deal with them Friday night spatulas? Time to wake up, man. They be whooping my ass with a spatula every Friday night, man. Once you join the co-op. I didn't realize it was that much fun. It's like, man. I got a torque wrench for $50 from yesterday. Man, I'm telling you right now, man, they got some deals going on. If you need tools in it, there's some deals going on. Fluids, deals. Time to wake up. Don't do it, man. Don't join that co-op. Motherfucker like, Time, hey, what's all them welts across your ass look like pancake marks, man? Friday night, we be at the co-op getting whooped with spatulas, man. That shit's fun. You should join. No, I shouldn't. Yeah. Said my wife already got on me last time when I came home with the spatula stamps on my ass cheeks and glitter. Friday night spatulas. It's like, what the hell? Where's all this glitter coming from? Man, that was fucking Twinkle Toes. He wouldn't stop whooping my ass. Twinkle Toes got glitter all over. That fucking Friday night spatula shit like that. I wouldn't know because I don't go to them kind of clubs. What's Friday night? What spatulas got to do with Friday? Man, I don't even fucking know. I don't go to them kind of clubs. I was shocked when I saw that one just paid $200 and ended up spending $410. Man, I'm telling you, dude, I'm going back. Tomorrow. I might wake up early, head over to see if I can't, find something. Man, it's so much shit there. So much. Just shelves of stuff. And it's a lot of missing stuff. I want to go get a steering wheel cover, though. I saw a leather steering wheel cover I liked. So hopefully it's still there when I go back. Because it looked like it was like a nice I could put it on a beamer. It was a nice little factory one. I'm like, dude, I'm going to go get that. She wanted to know what all the credit card charges were to a place called Whispers in Charlie's Places. I know it. Did you whisper her the truth? I know it. Say, what's Whispers, motherfucker? Shit, don't go. Don't pick them people up, man. But yeah, shoot, man. We almost at the 3-hour mark right now, man. I appreciate it. It's 9:45. It is Monday night. So hopefully everybody's out there trying to make some money right now. 9:45 Monday night. I'm gonna turn my app on. I'm gonna see what Lyft's got. I got it on basic Lyft right now. It's a 40% turbo on every ride till 10 p.m. And there's absolutely nothing. There's 71 to 75 drivers right now at the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. You have a 46 to 67 minute wait, 61 rides an hour, something crazy like that. XL has 8 rides an hour, Extra Comfort 12 rides an hour, Black 0 rides an hour, Black SUV 1 ride an hour. Black has 0 rides an hour, and there's 36 to 40 drivers sitting there right now with 0 rides an hour coming through. Black SUV 21 to 25 with 1 ride coming through. So all those black SUVs are sitting at the airport right now. Crazy. You got 71 drivers. This is the queue right now. Oh, y'all can't even see it, man. I got to get a camera that can show all this shit. Man, these people are really sitting up there. And it's supposed to be 9,000 coming in the next 2 hours. There's no flights coming in. I mean, you can see at the bottom scale, the pink's raised up, then it just drops off. So it ain't going to be nobody up there. They got all these people sitting up there. Let me see, 71 Lyft drivers. Well, it's hard because from Black SUV, they can have everything lit up. But it's just on XL, 71 drivers sitting up there right now at the airport. 71 damn drivers. And it ain't over at the small airport, it's 6 to 10 drivers over there. No SUV, no Black, 1 XL, 2 rides an hour, 0 rides an hour. Man, it's dead tonight. The night before Christmas Eve, it's completely dead out there. Not a single dot of pink. Oh, wait a minute. Way down south, probably about, I don't know how far it is from my house. It's probably about, I would say, let's see, that's about maybe 10 or 15 miles. It's a 40% bonus. Maybe 10 or 15 miles south of me. And then all the way down to Casa Grande, there's 30% sitting out in the middle of the desert. There's nothing out there. 30% out in the middle of the desert. But yeah, there's nothing, man. Nothing. 10 o'clock at night, it ain't shit out there. Let's turn on Uber real quick. I don't actually turn the apps on. I just kind of like look at them. Let me select the vehicle. All right. No search whatsoever at Uber. No search whatsoever. Let's see what the cars look like. Let me look at the lots real quick. There's 75 to 80 cars in UberX. 75 to 80. 33 flights are landed between 9 and 10. It's 9:48 right now. So, yeah. There's 36 blacks, 26 black SUV, 41 comforts, 31 UberX. Man, it's like, and there's no flights coming in because they said it's only up till 10 o'clock and it's 9:40 right now. So, man, this is done. What up, Crap? What's good? What's good? Crap. Oh. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Says Jeff, don't you ever wonder how many drivers are sitting in their cars watching rideshare channels and not taking any rides? Now, that's a survey worth answering. They're probably all sitting there watching my drop like, dude, this motherfucker right here, over here taking all the private rides. It's like, hey, y'all can do it too. Excuse me. But I'll tell you one thing. If you're at the airport, if you're at Sky Harbor right now, if you go up to, I think it's Washington. Yeah, it's Washington. There's an adult bookstore or something sitting right next there because there's a weed spot in the weed, like the little dispensary. And there's an adult bookstore next to the dispensary. If you sit in that parking lot, you'll get rides. When I had the Jeep, there was a surge over in the area. So I cruised. I didn't even know it was there. I cruised around and I was just sitting in the parking lot. People were walking out. And I was like, oh shit. I pulled up to the thing and it was like, you're a driver or you have a ride already? I said, no, man, I'm just waiting on stuff to happen at the airport. You a driver? Every time. You a driver? I'm like, yeah. The black truck, man. And all you're doing, you're taking people from that adult bookstore to all the hotels all up the street. Is that 16th Street? No, it's because 44th in Washington is where the lot is, but it's right next to the lot, like the street over, like a street over from there. So it's got to be like 40, maybe 42nd or 43rd Street, because it's going towards downtown. It's going towards downtown, and it sits right on Washington, right on the corner, right there. Like nobody ever does. I never see people over there picking up. The parking lot's usually like empty, maybe one or two cars there. But everybody's in the hotels all up and down the street right there because they're at the dispensary or at the adult bookstore. And all you're doing is going to the $20, just like you're just running right up. You're not even passing the highway. You're dropping people off at all those hotels all up through there. Tempe's slow that the ASU state is here. Oh, Tempe is super slow. Super slow, man. Super slow. Today I took a ride on Empower. This migrant from Afghanistan just got here 11 months ago. He's already driving. He told me Uber declined him because his license is 11 months old and he got to wait. 11 months old. Your license is 11 months old. Says, man, I'm crying. Can't stop. What's that? Smell like pennies. What's that? Smell like pennies. What's that? What did he say? What did he say? Saw a video of a driver who had a pregnant passenger give birth in his car. I thought, what about Jeff would have said, shit, don't get paid enough for this. Now it smells like pennies. What the fuck is pennies? Now it smells like pennies in my car. Ain't no way in hell, man. I'll be like, nah, you got to go to the store. We got to let you out as like Circle K or some shit. You can't do this in my car now. See, I don't get paid enough for this. Now it smells like pennies, motherfucker. You stupid. Till it reaches 1 year, but Empire let him drive. Lyft deactivated him after a rider reported him. Wow. And this is what kills me. On Uber and Lyft, people report people just because it's like they want to get a free ride, like the cancels and shit. That's why they're reporting. It's not even like people are a real problem. Because if you don't want somebody to be your driver, rate them a 1 or a 2. That's just 1 or 2, 3, whatever. You ain't even got to report nobody. They're like, what's the problem? I just don't. He's a cool guy. I just don't want to link up with him no more. That's it. And it could be like that. It could be like that. Oh, it's about the adult store. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's just, if some of these fucking people out there just understood that you were probably ruining somebody's livelihood by reporting people for no reason at all. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. If you don't want somebody to drive, just say, I don't want you to drive for me. Cool. It's just kind of loud. There, turn that down some. There we go. Yeah, easy fix. Do you think Uber should notify drivers, passengers pregnant and proceed with caution? For real. For real. Driver is 9 months pregnant. And motherfucker, I'm like, cancel. Just messed up that the apps are letting illegal aliens join and it's driving our wages down. Oh yeah. See, if Jeff had a lady in his car going to labor, I believe he would help that baby be born and be safe. Man, I would probably pass out. I'll see that shit and faint. Motherfucking car is still in drive. You're like, shit, we'll be sitting in some bushes somewhere. Motherfucking car, engine just running, back tire spinning in mud, real slow. I'm just like, knocked the fuck out. Like, he passed out. Yeah, 2025 is going to be a different year, though. 2025. Everybody's going to be like, you know what? We're scared to take rides because that's what I'm about to say. That's what I'm going to say. So, well, Trump will help all these rideshare people here legally. Well, see, the thing is, I think once 2025 gets here, people are going to be scared to do rideshare. Illegals will be scared to do rideshare because they're going to be scared to be reported and deported at the same time. I went out to work today and I got deported. ICE pulled up and got my ass at a stoplight. I cannot believe these people behind me turned my ass in. It's going to be crazy in January. It's going to be crazy, man. But let's be here for it. We're at the 3-hour mark right now. I'm getting a little tired. It's time to go grab me something to eat, man. Because I'm like, it is what? 10 o'clock at night. It's been a long time since I did a late night stream. I've been doing some day streams. And it's been a long time since we did a night stream. But it's been fun. We had a lot of good time, man. We had a lot of good time. But I want to go grab me something to eat right now. And I know around the corner, they've got motherfucking burritos around the corner. So I'm going to go get me a burrito. Because I'm like, man, I'm starving right now. YouTube Recap had your podcast as the most listened to podcast for me this year. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up right there. There you go, folks. YouTube Recap had your podcast as the most listened to podcast for me this year. For me. And I'm a deaf motherfucker. I can't even hear. And I listen to your podcast more than any other podcast. I can't hear out of my motherfucking left ear. In my right ear, I only hear if I got my machine in. It's like, damn. All right, time to wake up. Hey, love you, brother. All right, Veliano. Hey, man, get out there. You know, man, I'm gonna get that. Y'all gonna see something come up in 2025 that's gonna have a 300 on it. My man Veliano's working on something. He gave me a website to hit up. I'm gonna hit it up. Trust me, we're gonna have some cool shit in 2025. Man, all right, later, Chris, man. Y'all be safe out there. Much blessing, y'all. Make sure you text your clients. Everybody wake up tomorrow. Start texting your clients. Merry Christmas. Hope they have a safe holidays. And you will be driving for the holidays. And let them know. Say, just want to let you know, I will be driving for the holidays. If you guys want to go out and drink, have a good time. You got family in town. You want to show around and you don't want to drive. I'm free. I'm available. Just let people know. They go, okay, thanks for letting me know. Because we wondered if you were going to be with your family or not. Like, man. Oh, yeah, you know we're going to have to do a live stream. Probably, I'm thinking, because I got to drive the night of the 31st. I got to drive New Year's Eve because I got private clients on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to have to do one on the 30th. So it'll have to be the 29th or the 30th, maybe in a couple of days. Because like I said, Christmas is in 2 days. So maybe the 26th, 27th, we'll do a live stream. And again, maybe I'll do another 2 or 3 live streams before this year ends. So like I said, I appreciate rocking with you guys. And we do some pretty long live streams. And you guys keep rocking with it. So y'all be safe out there. If you missed the earlier live stream, be part of the replay gang. Go back in the beginning. We talked about Uber and Lyft. We talked about a few things in the beginning you might have missed, but check it out. I dropped another couple of videos today. Yesterday, I dropped the video too. So if you've missed those videos, make sure you check them out. A lot of good information in there. A lot of good information. And if we don't get this stuff shared to riders out there, riders are getting upset. So if we don't share it out to these riders, we're missing opportunities to make money in our cities. If you got a Facebook, you got an Instagram, make sure you listen. Hey, everybody in my city, watch this video right here because I need to be your driver. Make sure you hit me up, DM me, whatever. I need to be your driver. Do not be scared to get that money because scared money don't make money. Excuses lead to poverty. Solutions lead to wealth. Let's solve the problem of people needing to get from point A to point B and they don't want to pay all that money. This is what we do, man. 12 private rides. Woo! There you go, brother. There you go, Chris. Get that money, brother. Get that money. All right, young boy, peace out. All right, Miss Abby. Y'all be easy out there. Tell Miss Daisy I said, what's up from Sika. All right, time to wake up, man. I'm going to check y'all later. Thank you guys for rocking with the live stream. We're at 3 hours even. 3 hours even. We're going to call it good, man. Much love, much respect. Merry Christmas to all you guys who I don't talk to over the next couple of days, but hopefully I will. I'll be dropping. All right, Matt, you be easy out there, brother. Tell DB I said, what's up? There is you too, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. I will chat with y'all. Check y'all out later, man.